Phone.
So we're live? Oh, cool. Hello, welcome to Harmony City, and thank you for checking us out. My name is Angela. I'll be your GM for this evening. I am joined by Genji, drawing a blank, Max, Jeb, and Jeffy. So I guess the best place to start out with this is to go ahead and introduce yourselves. Who wants to start?
There's no one beside you. You really should have just chosen one of us.
Yeah, I'm Max, so my character's going to be Peacemaker. He's a cool spell slinger, gunslinger guy. That's pretty much all I gotta say. Yeah. Glad to be here.
You're a human gunslinger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Human gunslinger, yep. Or that can cast spells. He's a mage too.
Oh yeah, we added some spells to him too.
Yep.
Alright, what about you, Jeb?
Alright, well, I'm Jeb. I run a YouTube channel. Some of you are probably here from my plugs earlier today. And I'm going to be playing Flintlock, who's a sniper / breaking and enter character, Alvin. And that's all I have to say.
What about you, Genji?
Hi, I'm Genji. What's up, guys? I hope you guys are watching from all of the places that I linked you to. Anyways, I'm going to be playing Achilles, the Elven Face, and Decker. Not to be confused with Face Decker. He's not very strong. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, and last but not least, Jeffy.
About it.
I'm Jeffrey from nowhere, and you don't know me from anywhere. I'm gonna be playing Big John, a troll physical adept, so kind of the pinnacle of punch you in the face. So I am the Face Decker.
Yes. Oh, he's a tank.
True.
Yeah. Didn't min max though. Didn't min max, but
nope.
Yes, he is a beefy boy.
Alrighty. Well, before we get started here, I also wanted to give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors, Neptune Bay Collectibles. They have an eBay store. I actually checked them out earlier today, and I saw right away they had a bunch of like sports collectibles, reasonable prices. Certainly worth your time if you're into that. And they also had a few other things. Also, Splatter Dink. Haven't had a chance to check them out. Do you guys know much about them just yet?
Oh yeah. Splatter
Actually,
Dink
no.
is a fantastic artist, and he's also coming out with a game called Daubers. He does a stream every Wednesday, I believe. And yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He does art and a whole bunch of stuff, so go commission him because his art is just fantastic.
Okay. And does he just have his own website, or is it?
Yeah. He has a website.
All right, so Google him and find him easy enough?
Yeah.
All right. So, getting down to this, so today what we're doing is we're playing Shadowrun 5e. We've got different ranges as to experience. We have a couple of people who have played a couple of times. We've got people, I played on and off for probably 3 years-ish. And I've been running a Shadowrun since last April. So I've got some experience, but it is a complicated system. There's always more to learn. This particular setting is going to be a part of the Kronos world setting. And in this case, it's going to take place in what used to be Detroit. Some 20-odd years ago, a couple of things happened in the world. And now it's known as Harmony City. Harmony City is your typical cyberpunk, meaning high-tech, low-life. I always get that backwards. I'm dyslexic. So high-tech, low-life type of city where the city itself is controlled by an AI and other crazy stuff. But we still want to some extent stay true to the Shadowrun universe in that the feeling and the mechanics are still there. So, so let's see, to get started out, this is always the most awkward part, is getting started out. So since this is a brand new game and all, we're going to keep it kind of simple today. Each one of you have actually received a contact from your respected respective fixers, and you've been told to meet at a corner in old downtown proper Detroit, not that far from the old Renaissance building, which still stands today in 2050. It's about 8 o'clock at night. It is actually March the 5th, 2050. The basic, just to give you an idea of like the weather at this time of year, you got some spots of snow still laying on the ground. It's actually been pretty clear lately. It's still pretty chilly. In the evening, you still have lights and AR displays all over. Just about every building, especially in downtown, you look at it and you have AR displays which flash these messages, through sound and everything, as long as like in your AR vision where it's like obnoxious. But let's do this. Let's have your guys' first roll of the campaign. Roll a single d6.
Okay.
I'm uncomfortable with this.
Oh no.
Well, I got a 6. So that means something.
Oh
Yes.
I'm
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Jeb,
Oh, I ruined
you
it
had
for
one
everyone.
job.
I had one job.
Yeah, one job.
Started off right,
Um,
except Flintlock. That's okay.
Hey, listen, 1s and 6s are the most interesting.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
they are. Okay, well, good thing is this isn't a Rocks Fall guys situation. So,
Well, Jeb, it was nice to have you on the campaign, but
Yep.
unfortunately,
All right, bye. I'm leaving now.
yeah, it's good to know you.
You were voted off the island.
You are the
Yep,
weakest link.
that's what it was for.
Achilles and Big John and sorry, I'm still matching names to everything, and Peacemaker. You guys are the first 3 to show up. You've just been told to go stand out in the corner like a cheap hooker or something like that, and you're supposed to look for a beat up yellow cab with a white quarter panel.
All right.
So, what do you guys do?
Yeah, so however order we roll up in, I guess if we're all rolling up at the same time, we'll just kind of eye the other 2 warily as I get off my little Japanese racing bike and lean up against one of the light poles and just kind of keep an eye out.
So, is it being assumed that we all kind of showed up at roughly the same time?
Yeah, that's what the roll
More
is.
or less. Although
Oh,
Flintlock is probably gonna be a little bit late. Probably got
Okay.
caught in traffic or something.
I have my reasons for being late.
Fashionable.
Fashionably late.
John's gonna go over to this man standing on the corner he's supposed to be standing on. Hi, I'm John, and hold out his hand.
He'll look like actually it wouldn't even be down at your hand, would it? Considering your height, yeah, he'd look
No.
forward at your hand. And just kind of look at you with and he'll just look up at you in this quizzical raise of his brow behind his sunglasses. He'll just kind of give you a look over and he'll say, "You got the same message too?"
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep a lookout for this cab. Hopefully we can get a bead on it.
Hope he can fit me.
And I'll keep looking around, and you'll see, as he's done talking to you, he'll reach into his duster jacket and pull out this little metal case and pull a cigar out of it and just slip it in his mouth and just take a smoke.
Meanwhile, Achilles is kind of just showed up with his umbrella over his head. He walked.
Is this like your standard umbrella or something a little bit more elegant or?
It's just a black umbrella.
Okay.
A little bit of lace on the end.
Oh,
But nothing
okay.
Nothing too fancy. Shows up with his umbrella and kind of glances over at the other 2. Raises his eyebrow, but he turns back and kind of just stands there at the corner.
So can I roll some kind of perception test to spot where our rendezvous is, basically?
Well, it's at this corner.
But we don't see any sign of a cab right now.
Not yet.
John is going to go over to the new person, tap them on the shoulder, and be like, "Hi,
just
I'm
talk
John."
to everybody.
Achilles kind of switches his hand over with the umbrella, like, "Hi, John."
He gestures with his hand, like, Eh? Eh?
He'll very daintily just kind of hold his hand out.
He shakes it heartily.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up? It's raining, isn't it?
Yeah, seems like it. Yeah.
You don't have an umbrella, do you?
Oh, no. I didn't know what to expect.
Should have checked the weather, mate. Really.
That's a good point.
Are you gonna stand there and talk to me the whole time?
Hey, he's new.
Oh.
You know, he's new to the game.
Do you not want me to? He's kind of backing up a little bit, like, oh, sorry.
I mean, it's probably best to act inconspicuous, which you're not quite doing.
I don't think I can do that. He just kind of gestures to himself in general.
And
Right.
trolls kind of stick out.
I suppose.
Yeah. Can't really help it.
So I guess at this point, Peacemaker will walk over to the two chatting and will kind of give them both a sidelong glance and will say, "You got any sign of this fourth guy yet? We're supposed to have a fourth, if I remember correctly."
I haven't seen any.
I hate to be a man down for this. Whatever we're doing.
Well, you know.
Also, what do your guys' characters look like?
Okay.
Give us a picture.
Yeah, here. I can put a picture in. Let me see if I can snatch Genji's art. Where did I put that? Genji, you got them all, right? Can't you just throw them all in the Roll20 chat?
Well, I'm saying, like, describe it too, like.
Oh yeah. So here, we'll start with me then. Yeah. So
Yeah.
my guy is outwardly he's just dressed up like the stereotypical Western gunslinger looking guy. He's got the big black Stetson on his head. He's wearing sunglasses at 8 o'clock for some reason, although probably because they're not sunglasses, they're probably like image linked and everything. So he's got all his AR displays on the inside of his glasses, actually tinted. He's got this long black duster on with some kind of weird design stenciled in red on the back, and otherwise he's just got this nice clean pressed white button-up shirt and brown slacks on. The boots to go with it too. He's got the cowboy boots on, so the pants tucked in, and even he's even got a gun belt on. Although and every time he's like moving one way or the other, he's walking around, you can kind of see flashes of his gun underneath his jacket. Otherwise, his face is mostly hidden. Actually, no, sorry, he doesn't have the bandana on. So he just kind of. It's hard to describe his face. He looks like he's fairly well weathered. He's got that rugged look. He doesn't look like he's shaved in a couple days. It looks like he hasn't really been living on city side for a while.
All right. What about Genji?
Well, Achilles is rather short, but he makes up for it with 6-inch heels. He's pretty thin, kind of tan. He's got wine-colored hair with black roots kind of peeking out from the part in his hair. Strips of pink kind of line his bangs a little bit. The usual. One sleeve, one sleeveless arm. His sleeved arm has a red logo on it of a brazen serpent, just a cross with a snake kind of coiling through it. And his other arm's got a dragon tattooed around it, kind of slowly moving, coiling around, breathing smoke once in a while. Wears all black. very, very high fashion type. And he's got a little red visor that covers the top half of his face.
John is, as his name implies, big, even for a troll. So I believe he's. I'll double check, but I believe he's 10'6". And I believe that's without his horns.
God dang.
He's a beast.
He's a
You have
troll.
to squeeze him into places just to fit him in.
Yeah, even more so than normal trolls. But yeah, aside from his size, which he has bulk to match the height. He's not like a rail. Aside from the height, judging by his face and like just his features, it's easy to tell that he's rather young. And he has tattoos all over his chest and a lot of his face too. Some are sort of like indicative of local gangs, and some are just more spiritual looking. Kind of implying what he does. But yeah, he dresses in just kind of like blue jeans, tank top, and a sleeveless vest. And that's about it, honestly. Carries a couple backpacks on his back with supplies.
A
Couple? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess whatever you need, man.
Well, so you guys are standing there, you know, and you're saying hi, and Big John is being awkward. You suddenly hear something just hit the ground and skitter a little bit, like across in front of your feet, and it appears to be a dart.
A what?
A dart, like out of a dart gun.
Well,
That's something that happens, I guess, here. Dang. I guess with Peacemaker's lack of self-preservation, he'll like get down on one knee and look at this dart.
Okay. It looks like in the process it actually, was damaged. You can see that there's like this yellow piece of paper sticking out. Like it's rolled up and put into a tiny little roll and shoved inside there.
Okay, he'll take the note out then.
Okay. And what does that say, Flintlock?
And you see that?
A little bit further away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
What
Camera's
is
out
that?
of focus.
It's like a person, and then is that roadkill?
It's not roadkill.
It's a sniper,
I think
right?
that's like him laying down somewhere. I think is what. So yeah, I'll read over the note, and I guess the other two would see me like both my eyebrows just go way up, and I'll do another perception test to see if I can spot this guy now.
All right, go for it.
Jeez, that's one
Let's
way.
see if I have a laser pointer or something.
Hey, there we go. That might help.
Okay, that's much easier. Now you look. Where is Flintlock? Is he like on top of the building, or where's he?
Probably
At?
just be across the road, on a fire escape or something.
Okay, he's probably on top of. There's a restaurant across the way called Sammy's Ramen Noodles.
Yeah.
And you can see him right, but like it's got the big, lit up letters on top of the building, and you can see him just like doing this or whatever he's doing right between the S and the A.
I'd probably just be flicking my flashlight on and off at them. So, little glint of light flicking back and forth.
Just kind of look dumbfounded over there for a second. It's like, well, I guess that's our fourth.
John leans over to Cowboy Man, who I don't think has given John his name.
I don't think any of us have passed her name, except for you.
And he's gonna be like, "Is that Morse code?"
I'll hold the note up to him. That's in English.
Yeah, no, the light. It's on and off.
Oh, the light! No, he's just getting our attention. That's our fourth guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna begin moving down towards the street corner.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wave him over.
Well, it's not long after that you actually do see a, for lack of a better way to describe it, a busted up beater cab. This thing looks like it's seen better days. It's probably at least 20 years old. Lots of rust. No, rust bucket would probably be a better description of it. And it comes actually right around the curb, and actually right around the corner, and it gets up right on the corner a little bit. And this person that looks like he's barely old enough to drive, he rolls down the window, and he, not old enough, but tall enough to drive, like just barely see over the steering wheel.
Yeah.
He rolls down the window, and he looks at you guys, and he's like, "Hey, come here."
Does the cab meet the description we were given?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I will walk right up.
Yeah, you, come here. And you, big and tall, get over here.
Oh, okay.
Achilles is laughing.
And he looks at you guys and says, "The bat is in the cave."
Where's the cave?
No, I mean, the bat is in the cave. Oh, for fuck's sake, he didn't give you the password, did he?
No, we got no password.
Oh.
No.
Oh, well, so much for the secret crap.
You're the guy in the message, right?
Yeah, I'm the guy in the message. And he holds out a hand again, like, just reaching over the edge of the door. He says, "Name's Oscar. No relation. I'm your, don't worry about it. I'm your Johnson for the evening."
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Oscar.
Good to meet you, man.
All right.
I know that term.
I've heard of this.
Meeting?
What's the job then?
No, Johnson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I guess agreed. Get in the car.
Can it fit me?
Yeah,
That's a good
question. Like, this
Might be
thing
a
is like
cramped.
those cubes that you see running around. They're like square. So the roof is, well, being that you're bigger than your average troll,
I'll
still
probably be punched. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can get it.
How about we just jump on our motorcycles and follow it?
Because we didn't go with Motorcycle Club.
Oh man.
Yeah, we didn't go. I don't have the money, man.
That was a long time ago plan.
I didn't bring my spare. But I prefer following the cab on my own bike than sitting in the cab with a giant troll. So I think that's the option I'm going to go for, is taking my dirt bike and following.
Well, to be fair, he's a pretty friendly giant troll.
Oh yeah, he's
and
friendly.
he smells nice.
I was just gonna say, what does John smell like?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He's very particular about his hygiene, so he's very clean.
Does he smell like Old Spice?
Old Spice and a bit of beer.
That's debatable. Old Spice is good and bad to some people.
It kind of depends.
I got into a cabin war once with some people with Old Spice spray. It was not fun.
That's
so. Do we all have to get in with him? Is that part of the deal?
That's what he's indicating. I mean, you can try to make an argument if you'd like, but
yeah, I'll just key into my bike because it's all grid linked and everything to have it go back to my place, and then I'll hop in the cab.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hop in after cleaning off my umbrella.
I'll phone my own comlink, toss one of my spares into the cab, and then go onto my motorbike.
Oh. You're
I'm that guy.
You're that guy, yeah.
I'm that guy.
Oh, you've made a horrible error, my friend. Your ears going to be talked off.
The driver, he's actually I didn't describe this part very well. He's a dwarf. Appears to be an older man. He actually has a red mohawk. Best you could tell, it looks like he has a cut off sleeve camouflage jacket. He's got a shirt underneath that looks like some local band.
I'm
his
getting a sense of his
spikes.
type already.
Yes. So
It's gonna be a fun job.
So he takes the phone. He's like, "Whatever suits you," and he puts it on the dash and turns the speaker on, that sort of thing.
Yep.
And as soon as you're all in, he does start. He takes off and he goes at a reasonable pace, although it looks like he keeps doing this where he's like halfway looking in the back seat while he's talking to you, and he's like narrowly evading different objects and people from time to time. And he turns around and says, yeah, like I said, I'm your Johnson. So how long have you guys been runners?
First time.
Been running a few years.
Okay.
Just got into the game.
Just got in the game.
I've been around for, a couple months.
All right, we got a nice array going on here. So, I if he didn't tell you the password, I take he didn't tell you anything about what? Okay, never mind. So, basically, what I need you to do is pretty straightforward, but I need you to clean the rats out of my toilet.
Sounds like my kind of work.
I'm not a plumber.
Well, it's a little bit more it's a little bit more complicated than that. I mean, these things are like the size of small dogs. Don't ask. I just know they're coming out of the toilet. I just need somebody to go down into the sewer, figure out where the fuck they're coming from, and take them out. Because I like my commode back.
Okay.
Sounds doable.
What's the pay?
Oh, let's see. 2,000 credits?
Each,
yeah.
What?
What? They're pretty big. I mean, 2,000's a lot.
Wow. Do we get to keep the rats?
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there's like a judge intentions. Oh yeah, there is a judge intentions.
There is.
I'm gonna roll that.
That's gonna be your charisma and intuition.
Yeah, because I'm assuming he's talking in code right now. It's actually rats, and I'm going to be upset. There we go. 3 hits on that.
You're pretty sure he's actually talking about rats that are the size of dogs.
Wait, you're serious, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm serious. Should see these things. They got some beady eyes on them.
Oh yeah, I've wrestled some critters in my time. They get big.
See, Big John knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I think.
Sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you call an exterminator? This isn't really the kind of thing you need a deniable asset for.
Huh, exterminators don't have guns.
Yeah, what he said.
You're silly.
Yeah, they usually got things specifically for rats.
Yeah, but depending on the size of the rat.
Listen, I can't believe you two are arguing me about this. You hearing this guy?
2,000 credits! I can't believe you're arguing with me.
If all we're gonna do is kill a couple rats, feed them to the snakes, then...
Oh, no, I'm keeping them.
Hold on a second. Now, just you wait. I have some snakes at home that I need to take care of.
Oh, you have snakes. Oh. Okay, you can keep them.
Peacemaker, with his head in his hand, is like, alright, whatever gets their foot in the door, we'll do it.
Gotta start at the bottom.
Alright. Let's go. Take care of your little problem.
Well, if it's big rats, then it's not quite a little problem, is it?
Well, you're going to be a little problem soon if you keep backsassing me.
Oh, don't fight. Don't fight, please.
Achilles winks.
Sure he does.
Well, if that's settled, I guess we'll get on it. here's the address, and he actually AR swipes an address over to you guys, so you know where to go. All I can tell you is jump in.
And we don't got to worry about noisy neighbors or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. Nobody's going to come down there and make a complaint.
No, nobody cares.
Just checking.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, how dirty are these rats?
Oh, very.
They're rats in the sewer. What's left out of there? They're
I just want to know for sure.
Piss and diseases. That's all you need to know.
Diseases.
Don't bring your Sunday finest.
Oh, I'm always wearing my Sunday finest. I'm always my Sunday finest.
You might want to buy some waiters then.
How's about you buy me some waiters?
What size you wear?
A medium.
Done.
Thank you.
The first step for negotiating additional pay is a face.
Listen, they're the face. That's what they do.
You didn't even have to roll. It's great.
You have to roll.
Achilles is the best face.
Dude, next you can negotiate for your dry cleaning. Bro.
Yeah, man.
That's the next step.
Screw it getting any additional money, just clothes.
I mean,
Or that other.
I bet it's
thing
probably
we talked
easier to
about.
get gear out of a Johnson than actual money. So
This is actually true.
So is he taking us there, or are we going there on our own?
He does drop you off right there
Okay.
where the address is, and he's just like, call if you need anything.
Oi, can I have my cow back?
Oh yeah, here. I gotta use that.
I forgot what they were called, so I just called
Comlink.
it a call. Yeah, I meant
call.
can I have my call back? Yes, that is how English work.
Can I have my collie dealy bobber?
Yeah.
I'll call you.
You're speaking doodad.
All right, and he takes
So
off.
what area has he dropped us in? Is it still kind of been more towards downtown, or I'm assuming this isn't exactly the nicest neighborhood we've been dropped off into?
This is actually right along the riverfront. Basically, there's a river that goes up to the Great Lakes, and you know, there's actually an underground tunnel. There's a bridge that goes over. Like it goes like right through Detroit. No, it's actually the border of Detroit and Windsor. Windsor is right across the river there.
Okay.
Which side is north, south side?
North side of
Okay.
the river.
That I don't remember the exact geography of Detroit, but I know that Big John is from the south side.
Ah, okay. Basically, right along the walk, or right along the riverfront is, something called the River Walk. They've had it for many, many, many years. It's seen better days. It looks like it could use some repair. And not far from where you're dropped off, you see a manhole. Looks like probably the easiest way to approach the situation.
I
I'm going to
go over and pick it up.
It's probably criminally easy for him to do. Leans down, thumb and forefinger, hold up like that, good to go.
Like picking up a mouse or something.
And I light a match because I have matches.
We just drop it in and see what happens.
Yeah, flares to life, and you just kind of, and it just like disappears into this big void of nothing, and it's like one of those things like, why did you bother?
Is there a ladder?
I turn to them. I'm like, I think I saw it on a Trinio once. I think we're safe.
Yeah,
All right, we'll take your word for it.
a manhole, my friend.
All right. Well, I'm gonna turn my flashlight on and point it down the manhole.
Okay, it does look like there is a ladder going down. Smells like shit.
It's a low light flashlight, so it probably can't see the bottom.
You could though, because you're an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
So,
long as you've
they
got the
work
vision,
together.
it's basically what a low light flashlight is. It's just like a different tint that's harder for regular vision to pick up.
Mhm.
It's like those like old school like red flashlights. You know?
John,
Yeah.
John will speak up and be like, can you all see in the dark?
Well, I can.
Well enough.
Oh, okay. Think I should go first? I beg.
I got a mask with a light and some stuff I can see.
Yeah, you're cool.
Yeah, are you even gonna fit in there?
Perhaps we should all go before you, just in case you like plug up the hole.
Yeah,
I can
let
make
him go
myself fit.
first. See if he can actually get down the damn thing, and then we'll go.
All right, all right.
It is a little bit tight. Let's see. Do you have gymnastics?
I wonder.
To pick on you for a minute.
I
Well,
do.
he is a physical adept.
Okay, cool.
I do. I have 3 ranks in it.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go. Yeah,
Boy.
not bad though.
Go ahead and roll that bad boy.
Which puts me up to no successes. Yay!
Yay!
And you almost glitched.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. You're like wiggling around, like, you know, it's like, man, I should have lost. Yeah, I need to lose a couple of pounds, but eventually you finally drop down through with a nice pop.
Hmm.
That's gonna be hell to get back up with.
It's fine.
Right.
Rope if you need one.
I have a shovel.
All right, who's next?
I'll go. And
I'll go after, I guess.
yeah, I'll just head on down there. I'll slip
Okay.
my ballistic mask with all my gadgets and doodads on it, and flick the little light on, and go down in.
Okay, it's a pretty stereotypical sewer system, approximately about 10 meters wide. Goes off into the fiery pits of hell, that sort of thing. Sides have like a walkway you can go down, so you don't have to walk in the muck, at least at this point. Center is filled with nice, wonderful filth.
All right. Which way?
Yeah, did he give a more specific location once we got in to where these rats are?
Not at all.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Can I roll a perception to see if I can hear where the rats are coming from?
Yes, please. Remember, if you have any hearing modifiers from gear and whatnot, add those.
Yep.
I haven't.
I have a negative to hearing modifiers.
Nice.
Hi.
Whoops.
Working with large, loud rifles isn't good for your hearing.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah,
Oh,
the shockwaves from rifles are pretty bad on the ears over extended use.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
I have some pretty beefy headphones.
Yeah, Flintlock unfortunately doesn't.
Well, you can't pick up the sound of like where the rats are or anything like that. You do hear, like, it seems like the water is coming from the north. So I don't know. Like, okay, you can try to go up, essentially upriver. You know, might be the most logical place to find them, or you can try to head the other way back towards the river.
Well, here's a question. Can we pull up a map of these sewers?
Yes, you could. How would you like to find said map?
With the power of the internet.
All right. You'll need to do a matrix search.
Genji, can you use the internet for us?
I mean, we are underground, so we probably should have done that
Dude,
before coming here.
it's the far future. We can just pull it up right here anyway. Who cares?
All right.
Underground Wi-Fi, sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I would not be
Best
surprised.
kind of Wi-Fi. I mean, you know, maintenance crews probably need it.
Yeah. Okay.
If I can find what my perception check is, I will roll it. There it is. Okay.
The joys of starting out a new character, right? You got to figure out where everything's at.
Oh, actually, John got 2 successes on his perception for hearing.
Nice. It's not too hard. You find an older, outdated map of the what was then known as the Detroit sewers. You know, Who's got Detroit knowledge?
Me.
I think I do.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
I ain't from here.
I'm only from somewhat near here.
17? How is that? What?
And the limit for
What did
that
you
would be
do?
mental.
Yeah, you need to re-roll that. You put a double
Yeah,
exclamation.
yeah, you accidentally had it exploding in a weird way.
Oh, yeah, that's
I've
fine.
never seen that before. Wow.
Yeah, you had it explode really weird.
There we go. Wait, is it? It's still set to exploding, isn't it? With the-
It is.
That's
God damn it.
weird. Are you
And
using
so,
the standard roll?
is the limit for a
There
knowledge
you
check
go.
the
Oh,
mental
there you go.
limit? Because I could do an area knowledge roll if we.
Yeah, that would be mental.
All right.
Yeah.
In which case, 5 would be my limit. So this feels like bullshit. Let's go with the 1. Because it feels shitty.
Yeah, but I'm curious. We're using the sheet, or we're using one of the macros?
I was using the Roll20 inbuilt dice roller.
Okay.
I was
I was
clicking
using a
the
macro.
additional
Just
settings.
use the macro. That's a safer way.
Fair.
So let's see. Between Big John and Flintlock, like Flint Rock, that doesn't sound right. Flintlock, you guys are able to recall that. Well, of course, Detroit is a very poor city. Although since things have changed, they've been working on making it into the model city. However, things like the sewage, department, things like that has still been left behind. Chances are this map is probably still relevant because the sewer system is that old.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I have a
All
map.
It'll be good enough for what we need.
Did
Real
my
quick question.
Oh.
About just something real quick about sustaining spells, so I can just
Mhm.
cast a spell and just say I'm sustaining it, and it just does it. There's no additional rules involved.
Oh, with the let's see, what is it? It was a quality you purchased, right?
Yeah, I have that focus concentration one where I can basically sustain a Force 2 spell for free. I don't have to spend it.
Yes, as long as it's not over a Force 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So yeah, I'm going to, while these guys are bickering over what they're looking for, I'm going to cast a increased reflexes spell at Force 2.
okay.
But I'm also going to drop a couple of reagents on it to juice it up a little bit. And if I remember correctly, you have to spend a reagent per limit you want, right? So if I wanted to have it at like a limit of 4 instead of a limit of 2, I'd have to spend 4 reagents, if I remember correctly, right?
That is correct.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to drop 4 reagents on this so I can get a higher pool going. Cool. So while you guys are talking it out, you see me doing some weird mojo behind you.
Yeah, what does it look like? Like, how does he go about casting spells? Is it is this unique to every single caster?
It is. So I think for what he's doing, he's basically going to I think he's just like he's trying to center everything into himself, so basically like standing very still and has like this look of intense concentration on him as like this auxiliary, like unexplainable force kind of manifests around him. He doesn't move, basically. He's just staying very centered.
Okay, so maybe like deep breaths, closing
that
his
kind of thing.
eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who didn't know any better might look at him like, "Are you okay, bro?"
Yeah. And he's
John.
gonna cast that spell.
Okay.
So let's see. I just used all my spell casting dice, if I remember correctly. So that's 12. Toss that out there. Oh dang! Well, I only got 2.
Yeah, you know
That's
that's. And let's see here.
That gives me 2 initiative points and 1 die, I think is what it does.
Let's increase reflexes. Yes, that would be correct.
Cool. And it's not a reaction, it's just 2 initiative points, right?
1d6 plus 2 initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No problem. Yep, so that's what's going on. He's just going to be sustaining that, and because he's got that focus concentration quality, he's not taking any penalties.
Okay. Do you know the drain that you need to resist?
Oh, yeah, that's going to be 2, because it's just the force of the spell. So I'll roll that real quick. Should be pretty easy. Yep, all good to go.
Oh, yeah. That's nothing. Okay.
Noticing that you're doing that, John will glance over and be like, "Oh, watch out for the horrors." And
The
then
what?
comes back. The horrors. You know, the creepies, the bugs. Oh, you know nothing. I'll tell you.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Okay.
Only whores in this sewer are us.
Oh,
Hold on a second now.
I'm not talking.
What are you calling me?
We're runners. Face it.
I'm not talking about the sewer. I'm talking about magic.
He's talking about something a little more beyond your understanding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think guns are the limit of that.
Can
Let's
I,
look-
you
let's
know
look
what,
for
since
rats.
he brought it up, can I sense him to see if he's a magic boy?
You can.
Yeah, and so I just roll my sensing skill, right? I don't have to do anything special for it.
Right. Of course, add your attribute with it, but yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let me just toss that out there. Yeah. So, what kind of magic secrets are you hiding from me? You got 3 successes there.
3 successes. He does not have any implants, so he looks like he's got all of his essence.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Let me check magic ratings here. 4. And yours, Max, yours is a 6, right? Your magic rating.
Oh yeah. It's.
Oh, what?
Okay. So you can tell his is a little bit lower than yours. You know, but you can tell that from what you can tell, he's not your typical mage, but you get the aura off of him that he's an adept.
Okay, cool.
So yes, he's magical in a weekend.
Yeah. All right. So with that knowledge in hand, and with my spell cast, I guess we can. Oh, can Genji pass around Achilles can pass around the map for everybody, like send it over our comms and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we should probably exchange comm link codes.
Yeah, let's do that. Hey guys, what are your comm links?
Are we friends now?
No.
Just shut them down right away.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't make friends in this line of work.
All right, we'll just keep all these, stay in contact. Let's get that map rolling, and we'll just kind of knock it off bit by bit. We got the river to our side here.
You know, pop it off into AR.
Yeah, we got the river to our side here. We can kind of keep it a little more, knowledgeable about where we're at. So let's start looking.
Okay.
I guess we can start heading towards the river. That'd probably be the quickest way to knock out if there's anything there.
All right. So let's see here. You guys travel for a little bit on the side path there, so you're not dirtying up your shoes or anything like that at this point.
I would not appreciate that.
After a while, though, you guys come across a grate in the it's just completely blocking it, and it looks like it's got an old lock and tumbler lock on it. It's been rusted over.
I know how to deal with these.
You want to just punch that, or should I weld it?
Yeah. I just grab the lock and pull it off.
I mean, honestly, with him, it's
I
probably
mean,
do that.
I believe it.
I just shouldn't even have brought my welder tonight.
Considering how long it's probably been there, yeah. I wouldn't
Yeah.
Oh Christ! Yeah, your strength maxed out too.
You gonna make him roll for it?
Yeah, let's see how
If
how
I
OP
pull,
this is.
if I pull my shoulder on this, oof.
So it's just a
Lord.
raw strength roll, I guess.
Yeah, just do raw strength roll.
Karma's gonna bite me in the ass. All right, I might input this wrong the first time. Yep, I did. Okay.
All right. This is kind of our learning session, so.
Nope, I got it. Pulled it right off.
Yeah, you actually rip this thing out of the concrete. Like, it's the parts of it are still there, but it's like, and then pop the lock, and then you're like,
John turns around to the others with a big grin.
Wonderful. At
Seems
least
the
I'm not
muscle head
getting
is useful.
Hey, that's not nice.
I called you useful. It's a compliment.
You called me a musclehead. Oh.
I mean, would you say that your head is not muscle?
Well, all of ours are.
He's got a point there.
Let's keep going.
Yes, let's.
All right, so you kind of make your way awkwardly around the now broken sewer grate.
I mean, the grate's not broken, just the chain is holding it shut. Just throw it.
Yeah, well, you know, it's bent and all messed up and whatnot, but you awkwardly make your way through. And I need you guys to do another perception check.
Okay.
Is
I
this
can do
sight
that.
or hearing based?
Hearing.
Oh, hearing. I can't do that then.
I just realized I'm not rolling as my character. There we go. Fix
You really have a 1d6 in that.
Well, less with my deafness on a hearing check.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm a sniper that forgot to take perception.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what the vision magnification is for, right?
yeah, totally.
Well, vision enhancement is what you want.
I have magnification from my scope. I don't know about enhancement.
You might want that.
Achilles actually does hear off to the left side. You do hear a lot of rustling and moving around. And actually, when you sit there and listen to it, and you know, you kind of start picking out the sounds in the audio signal you're getting, you start hearing voices.
Voices.
Voices, yes.
No.
So is it just who's picking up on this again? Is it just Achilles, or is it everybody roll like a 2? Or
Achilles, and then like when she points it out, you know, you start listening harder, and you're like, and she could even share her audio too, I believe, and you know, you guys could hear it too. The only person that probably can't hear it is Flintlock.
Wait, you
Yeah.
have like cyber ears or something? Is that what you're saying?
I think she.
No,
I need
I
to.
don't. I do not have cyber ears.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, but yeah,
That'd be cool though, because I think you can when you have cyber ears. You can.
You
Actually
can,
get
yeah.
your audio.
Yeah, and I know she's got the image link, but yeah, not the audio link.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, once she points it out, like you guys could start hearing it too. The only person that probably can't hear it is Footlock because he's deaf as a post.
Just a little bit deaf. It's only mild deafness. Don't need cyber ears just yet.
Yeah. Well, when we start honing in on this, what are we hearing?
You hear like just low murmuring. You know, sounds like a couple of men. You're not quite close enough to actually hear what the heck's going on.
And I think with all the concrete and stuff in the way, I don't think I can sense over there either. Oh, you know what I could do? Do you guys? So Peacemaker's gonna look to the rest of the party, and he's gonna flat say, "Do you guys mind watching me for a second? I can go see what's up ahead."
Watching's
Okay.
what I do best.
All right. And so he's gonna sit down on the
Creepy.
horrible concrete like walkway, and not think about what it's doing to his duster and stuff. And he's going to actually project and go farther down to see what's going on down there.
All right. Okay, so you take a few moments to center yourself, and
Yeah.
you eventually, essentially, you know, shift to the astral plane, and you head down the way. Take a, you know, you look around a little bit. You take a couple of like a left.
I can
and a
zoom
right.
around pretty fast too in the astral, so I'm just going.
Yeah, like this is happening pretty quickly, like split
Yeah.
seconds, and you figure out where the source is coming from. It's still kind of hard to hear. It's kind of like muffled in the.
Yeah, I don't want to go right to it. I just want to know if I can find a path to get there, and then I'll come back and we can all do it.
Okay, so you're not taking a peek around the corner or anything?
Yeah, I don't want to risk. Well, you know, I could take a peek. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, you kind of peek around the corner. You do see what appears to be. You know, do a sensing check for me too while we're at it.
Yeah, sure.
You see several forms or figures.
Yeah, I know, because they're kind of harder. Like physical forms are kind of harder to make out in the astral. It's all.
Yeah. Well, these are like metahuman figures.
Yeah, I can gather that much. Yeah.
There's also, yeah, you do see some like very gray, like the auras of the bed human figures are actually like light up, you know, and
Yeah.
you could generally tell, like, you know, okay, this person may be a little sick because their aura is a little dimmer. You see,
They have those like trademark like gray areas where there's like cyber or whatever on them, that kind of thing.
well, at this particular check, you're not that in tune.
Not
to
dialed
what
in
you're
enough.
doing. Yeah, you're not dialed in enough to pick up on that.
Okay.
From what you can tell, none of these individuals are awakened.
Okay.
There is the grayed out, you know, outlines of various tables. It looks like there's stuff on top of it, but you just can't quite make out what it is. And
does it have an aura though? That stuff that they're looking at.
no,
Okay. So
No.
it's not magic. So that's good.
no, and it looks. You see the two people like conversing, and they're moving their hands around, like.
So there's
Yeah.
2 individuals I can make out. Or...
Yeah, there's 2, and then there's a couple more across the way. They appear to be attending at something to something that appears to be tables.
So there's something going on down here. They're manipulating something.
Yeah. Now a little bit farther off, you know, it's real bit. You barely see it because of the concrete, and it's harder to see through. But you do see various smaller. These appear to be awakened forms, about the size of dogs. About 10 of them.
Oh no! You got to be kidding me.
Oh, no.
These aren't just big rats, right?
Awakened critters.
That's gonna
That's how they do.
Well, depends on what they have access to anyway. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back to my body and just kind of get out of it. It's kind of a rough jolt when he gets back to his body.
You come back
That's
to your
like
body
waking up.
Yeah.
as John is holding a roll of duct tape and saying to the others, "Okay, so we can just tape him to my back and keep going."
Are you
isn't-
facing away from me when you say this?
Oh
Probably sort of like half.
Okay.
So he's like,
You aren't carrying me anywhere.
okay, but like in the future, while
No,
you're like,
no, you ain't.
but it could really help.
And on the bonus to that, you're not doing that to me either. You know how expensive these clothes are? Probably worth more than you.
Can you project?
No. But you know.
Didn't you see the big deck on her back?
What?
His back, sorry.
You know, this thing. And I pull out my cyber deck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got a big dick. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke.
I don't know what that is.
He's a decker. He goes in to do computer jazz, you know, all that stuff.
He's the one who got us the map of the sewers.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
you see anything while you were scouting ahead?
Yeah, okay. So, do I get any directions as to where those guys were? Like, I could communicate where those are. So it's like, yeah, basically I saw 5 guys working in this little, what do they call it, like a chamber of some kind or whatever. I don't know what the terminology would be.
Yeah, it was a relatively, probably like 15 by 15 meter chamber.
Kind of like regulation room or whatever else like that. Something that has like some sewer bits and bobs in there. There's about 5 guys working at a couple different tables there. I don't know what's going on in there, but they're doing something. And then a little farther ways down the way, I think I found our rats because I think they got a little bit of magical understanding in them.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't know for certain. I didn't go check out the auras, but as far as I can tell, there's magic critters down here somewhere.
Oh, maybe those people can help us.
Nah, don't think so.
Why not?
Well, it could be 3 things. Firstly, they could be people who want to shoot us. Secondly, they could be people doing some kind of legal activity like run drugs or something down here, so they'll want to shoot us. And thirdly, they're going to be working for our guys, so we don't want to shoot them and they might shoot us anyway.
Or they're sewer workers.
And that's why I'm trying to get a camera drone up to check.
Yeah, do that, why don't you? That's a good idea.
I
I wasn't able to make them out very well, so must be something in the air down here. I don't know.
Okay, so the role was to fly your drone, or?
It was to set my drone on the ground and have it take off.
Yeah, you got like one of those little fly spies, right?
Yeah, fly spy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I have a gerbil, but it's more obvious.
Fly spies, if I remember correctly, about the size of of a bee or a wasp or something like that.
Yeah, they're not very. I think they're
Yeah.
actually something like that. It just size like a small bug.
They're
Yeah.
designed to like look like a spy as well, or no, a fly.
They're designed to look like a
A
spy.
mini spy.
So is it like the spies in that one Mad cartoon where it's the black
yeah,
versus
Spy
the white
versus
spy?
Spy.
Oh man,
No, I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
Team Fortress 2.
Team Fortress
Spy.
2 was
Oh
what
my
I was
God.
thinking.
Yeah, it's got
Spy crab.
the ski mask on and the suit.
It's Spy Crabs.
Itty bitty spy. Okay, well, you're not under any duress, so it's actually a fairly simple task. You take your time, you fly it around, you pass over what appears to almost be like a convergence of like several waterways into like this pit where the water is just like cascading down in like this cacophonous roar. And you fly over that, go to the left, where I apologize, where Peacemaker told you to go, and you do your sneaky snake thing and peek around the corner, and you see what appears to be several, for the lack of a better term, low-life thugs that are surrounding something that almost looks like there's a bunch of like glass bottles. There's bottles of ammonia and Clorox and a bunch of tubes, and you're also a couple of several like various metal crates and boxes, and they're doing
Alright.
something.
Looks like we got a standard drug lab going on.
You get any pictures of that? Maybe we can send them to our Mr. Johnson and ask for some more pay.
Yeah, I
So
could take some
We have
pictures with my phone.
his com code, right? Like we can
Wait,
contact him.
Wait,
Right?
wait.
Yeah, it could.
Does it look like a meth lab?
It does.
Dude, nobody does meth anymore. This is the future. It's like
Dude,
nobody.
It's
Yeah, this would
Meth's
John-
old news, man.
John,
yeah, this is what it looks like, but yes, it could be a variety of different drugs.
John is patting Flintlock on the back, and he's like holding up his matchbook. He's like, "We could blow.
We are not
We
detonating.
could blow
Put
it."
those away.
Listen,
Put
mate,
those away.
I only do precision explosives.
Oh, come on!
Do you want to alert everything in this whole fucking sewer about where we are?
So listen. Do you
Where
want to
they
go?
are?
Do you want to kill some rats, or do you want to blow up the apartment building that's on top of us?
I think the latter is his option.
Yeah, that's.
Let's not blow anything up right now. Send me the
Listen.
pictures. I'll send them to our Mr. Johnson. I'll get us something. Some
Yeah,
compensation.
see what he says about the whole situation. Maybe it's something he's having to deal
Yeah.
with around here. Maybe it's extra.
Yep. We'll see if it's part of the job.
Or it could be his guys, like I said, and he just basically tells us not to fuck with them.
Yeah.
All right, well, send the pictures over and let's see what happens.
All right. I'll send them to our Mr. Johnson, Oscar.
Ask him
Okay.
if he wants me to blow it up.
No, I won't. Actually.
If he's gonna pay us for it, sure, why not?
Okay, so you send these pictures, you're like, hey, would you like us to blow this up? And are you going to pay us extra for this, basically?
I think we're gonna put a little more tactfully.
I'm probably gonna be like,
Yeah, it's more
Do
eloquent
you
than I.
know these guys? Who do they work for? Are they your guys? Do you like drugs? That's fine.
Good questions.
yeah, pretty much.
He writes back and he says, basically, no, I don't know them. And actually, yes, if you can gather any drugs, I can try to sell them and get us a little pay cut on, or a little bit extra pay on the side.
All right.
And he said, and he also tacks onto it, like, by the way, don't forget the fucking rats.
I won't forget the rats, just so you know. But, this is going to cost a little bit extra. We're dealing with
we're gonna get the
bigger
proceeds.
rats.
Yes, you guys are going to get the proceeds from the drugs, is basically what he's saying.
You know, it might be a good idea.
Hmm.
We tackle them after the rats, and we try to be quiet about the rats, so they get a little bit more time to work on what they're doing.
Aren't they between us and the rats?
We're in a whole sewer system, big guy. We can walk around them. There's a lot of tunnel down here. We can sneak around them.
I'm not the one who went whooshing off into the ether.
I'm sorry, I'm more magically proficient than you. That's just something you're gonna have to deal with.
Hey, That's uncalled for.
All right. Anyway, sneak around them. Take care of the rats. Real quiet. Don't make unnecessary noises so they don't know we're down here. They don't. We have the element of surprise right now. We don't want to lose that.
Okay.
Take them out. Give them a little bit more time to work on their stuff. We go over there, knock them out, nice and non-lethal. Nobody has to die. Take all their stuff. We get out.
Last idea.
We're not blowing it up.
No, not that. What if we found a way to lure the rats towards the drug makers?
You want us to blow up the rats and the drug makers?
No! Have them fight each other.
2 problems, 1 stone.
Actually,
Yes.
no, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We need to figure out how many rats there are, though. And also, if they're going to get into a fight with the rats, these guys aren't trained professionals like we are.
Question mark.
And there may be some stray gunfire or something along that lines that may accidentally blow up the lab.
With all respect, I doubt it. If they're the ones making it, they're probably quite familiar with how volatile it can be.
Yeah, and getting into a fight with a horde of rats is really easy to do when you're trying to make something out of caustic chemicals and stuff that's flammable. I think we're going to stick to my plan.
So we'll
Talk
get rid
it
of
out.
the big rats, and then get rid of the.
I just want to I want to leave as few variables on the table as possible. That's all I'm trying to do here. We get them both together, we don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
One of those guys in there. What was the makeup of that group? Did they have any like orcs or trolls or whatever, or was it just like human guys? Or
Looked like 3 of them were humans. 1 was an elf, and let's see, the 5th one was a dwarf.
Okay, so we don't know what those guys are packing in there too, and I can understand wanting to play them both with each other, but at the same time, like I said, we don't want anything to go. If this is pay we're talking about, we don't want anything to go wrong in that lab, so we can get the stuff out of there. Like maybe if the lab was a no-go and we're like, okay, let's blow it up, then yeah, sure, I would have gone with it. But we need to get the stuff that's out of there.
All right, so how do you suggest we get there?
Go around and come back the way the rats are.
Lead the way, then.
Sure, let's go.
Okay.
Good for me.
So we'll use the map and we'll try to basically circumnavigate the drug lab and head towards where I saw the rats, or where I thought I saw the rats, or even if they are rats, I don't really know yet.
Okay.
Those other auras, basically.
Yeah, the dog-sized ones.
Yep.
It takes you probably a good 45 minutes to navigate. You guys come across another grate, which Big John takes care of right away.
Not exactly a problem.
Not a problem. Yeah. No. But yeah, he takes care of it right away, and you guys step through. And after some time, you guys make your way to the other side. By doing this, you also circumnavigated the pit of poo that was on the other side. You guys are now, the cistern. So you guys now are on the other side. It appears there's I'm assuming that you're far enough away that maybe you poke your head around the corner, probably some 25 meters down. You could see that there is another grate that's, blocking that way. And that's where you see the, you see some shapes moving in the darkness, and you're pretty sure that based on what you see on the map and everything with your AR and with Achilles' matrix abilities, she's able to overlay it, and you're pretty sure that the drug lab is on the other side.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they were roughly next to each other then. Is what's going on here. The other auras I saw in the lab, right?
That's right.
So we're gonna have to be real quiet here.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's really good because I don't have a suppressed gun. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, you may have to be taking pot shots at the rats for a little bit.
Wait. If we're so close to the drug dealers, and we're going to be firing unsuppressed weapons.
No, we're not.
How are we going to take care of the rats then?
Well, he's got a suppressed rifle.
So he's going to take them all out.
You have fists.
I could lend someone my pistol.
I could shoot that.
Hmm.
I think I have a silencer on my gun.
I'm just wondering about the eventuality of
I can only be on for maybe an hour.
Oh yeah, if they come out and
So I'll
investigate,
get-
then yeah.
I'll just, gloss over the
Plus, now we all.
prep work.
It's like I said, I'm trying to leave
I'll
as few
say
variables on
there
the
is
table.
a
I do have a sense.
That's the goal.
I'll say there's
Yeah,
let's
Flintlock,
see.
right? If you want
Who
to
are-
pass me that pistol,
One second, let me
Take
go
care of
to
those guys.
Roll20. Let me look at some of these
I'll just
factions.
kinda, check it out, make sure it's all
See
good.
which would be.
And yeah. So do we have any sign of those rats? Can I astrally perceive again and take a look down there, see if I spot those auras again?
Yes. Yeah, you see all 10. They're all kind of
10.
gathered. Yeah, they're all gathered in this small area.
Oh. Oh, that's kind of tempting. Unfortunately, a ball lightning I think is loud. So.
yeah.
Yeah. Also depends on the force.
Can I put like a suppressor on the magic?
Oh yeah.
Can I shoot it through it and make it quiet?
All right, so we make an astral pillow.
All right. So we see about 10, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna do another sensing check just to see if I can figure out anything else, just in case we're leaving anything off the table here.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have it's like, yeah, they're a magic 6 and they can throw like fireballs and everything, and we're just screwed. So I want to make sure that's not going on. There we go. That's much
Ooh.
better.
Very, very pretty.
They're all dragons.
Yes, they are dragon rats.
Little
Totally.
teeny tiny.
Oh, in the meantime, I'm going to be assembling my rifle.
Oh, you have.
Okay.
Oh, you have that that really nice one that you have to like adjust every time after you shoot it.
No, I don't. I have it broken down in a briefcase, though.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool though.
Okay.
At least I think it's in a briefcase.
Some drugs.
I'm pretty sure breakdown weapons come in briefcases.
Well, you can also like stick it in your backpack
Yeah.
or something. There's backpack.
Yeah, it's whatever
Whatever you
case
want.
you pick.
Yeah.
So you could use a backpack if you'd like. So sort of, it's kind of like you buy those cases and you cut out the foam, you can custom it, whatever,
Yeah.
So what you see on top of what you see before, you see the same gangers, or not gangers, thugs on the far side of the rats. You see all 10 of the rats themselves. They do like their aura has like this sickly greenish hue to them, and they all have a magic rating of 4.
Oh, that's kind of high.
Yeah.
Can I make out exactly what that sickly green aura is telling me? Like, is that from them carrying something, or is that something from a magical ability they have?
You think that it's more like along the lines of like if somebody was sick but not, like it's so inherent and built into like their aura, like they maybe perhaps lived with whatever the sickness is for their entire lives.
That could be nasty. It's
Carriers.
That could
but
be
not.
something magical we don't want to get, and even if it's a mundane thing, we don't want that either.
I don't know. Some of the plagues in Shadowrun are pretty rad.
Toxic spirits and crap are a thing. So,
Well, yeah.
although they're not irradiated, obviously we'd be able to see that.
So while you guys are all doing this and you're assessing the situation, kind of discussing quietly among yourselves, okay, what do we do? You notice that Big John is missing.
What? How did we lose track of him?
Oh, Lord.
All right, I'm doing a scan. Where the hell did he go?
He's not within the tunnel there. Not sure where he went.
All right, so I'm gonna get on my comm link and start bringing him up.
Do you answer Big John?
Yeah.
Where the hell are you?
Oh, I got lost.
How?
I just did.
You have a map, and you were
I
with
do.
us.
I was.
All right.
Weird, right?
Achilles, can you go fetch him?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Really, John, just sit down, have a little nap. We'll come get you.
Okay.
Right.
Oh wait,
No, he's already hung up
I
at this
will.
point.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
So-
call.
Go ahead.
You're gonna call him now? All right, have fun.
Beep, beep.
Ring, ring, telephone.
Everyone's
Hey.
just calling him.
You actual fucking tool. Stay where
I
you
know.
are.
I know, right?
Stay where you are. I'm coming to get you. Don't get any more lost than you already are.
Are you gonna hang up immediately?
No,
Oh, that's new.
I'm gonna track you down using our phone call. That's
Oh.
what I do.
That's what a
So
deck
if
is good
I-
for.
So if I hang up, that'll make it harder.
Holy crap.
If you hang up right now, John, I'm just gonna leave you here.
Oh no, I could never make it out of the sewers on my own. I'm just a dumb troll.
Oh,
You know what?
he's pulling the
That kind
race
of
card.
feels like it
Shots
kind of
fired.
feels like that's what's happening right now.
Oh,
Where
I
the
guess
fuck
so.
Are you? How
Oh.
did you get lost?
I'll find my way. I'll be around.
There's
I'm
an
coming to
option.
get
We've
you.
all got our problems. Let's just find him and get this job done.
I'm coming to get you.
Now you get your rifle put together, Flintlock. We'll start taking care of this. Don't get over here.
All right, I'll wait here then.
I'm gonna start hunting for this giant troll man.
By the
using
way-
my
Well,
If you hear a large shotgun blast, that means Drex hit the fan.
I do want to point out for Genji, imagine how terrifying a prospect this will be, searching for a giant troll in a creepy dark sewer.
You think I give a fuck?
Jeez.
I have seen some shit, man. And sewer, that's a lot of shit. But
Literally.
I look like a death claw from Fallout.
that's fine. You know what? That's fine. It's like looking for the Minotaur in the fucking maze, the fucking labyrinth. That's what's going on here.
That's their home turf, though, man.
Yeah, we're the away team right now.
I'm gonna use my comm link to
Okay.
try to track Big John right now.
Okay, do a matrix perception test.
All right, that's it.
What if we like all call him and get in a group call and triangulate using each
Well, now
other's
here's the
call?
thing. If he's got his comm link running, you can track it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we were out in the bush,
If we were out
Still
in the-
could. There'd just be more noise, I think.
Okay. So the first check is going to basically, tell you like if there's anything hidden out there that you don't already see. You
Right.
see a total of 4 hidden icons down here in the sewer. Now, to figure out which one is Big John, you're going to have to matrix perception check each one.
All right.
So,
Well, at
do
least
that.
he's running on hidden mode. That's good.
Yeah.
mhm.
I give a little credit for that.
He's not so dumb.
Well, I never said he was dumb.
Okay. First one appears to be a standard comm link. You can get 2 things from that check. So basically, what kind of information are you looking for? Just like ownership or
Yeah, I think ownership probably.
Okay. All right. So this one appears to still be what's the word? Registered to the original manufacturer.
Huh, interesting.
All right.
God damn. I was just looking at what I have on my comm. I forgot I have fucking Pong.
Yeah, look through his program. Look for the
Oh,
program.
Lord.
See what he's got. There you go.
I'm gonna keep calling. I'm gonna be like, all right, Big John, give me something that you've got on your
He's
comm.
not gonna tell you.
Give me something good that you got on your comm. Give it right now.
Troll porn. I mean, what?
Troll porn.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm gonna
No.
find out one way or another, so you better tell me now. Because if I start finding some weird fucking kinky ass porn, I'm gonna fucking tell everyone about it.
Wow.
Wow,
He's
blackmail.
gonna blackmail you, man.
Ooh.
Why do you want to know?
So that I can find you, you fucking troll.
Oh.
Can't you just look on the map? Can't you just cross that with what you're seeing on the Matrix?
He's trying to tell you how to deck
More
right now? Is
icons.
he trying to deck-splain you right now?
He's trying to get screwed right now. I don't really
Do you
appreciate.
think he's a better hacker than you?
You could just like come back here and tell me how to do my job. That's fine. But if you're not going to do that, then I'm going to have to find some kind of program that you have on your comm link so that I can go find you.
Oh, let me check. Oh, well, hang on. I gotta hang up so I can look.
He's just fucking with you now. Just go get him.
Just go to each comm link that you found.
Well, how about this? Flintlock can send his little freaking drone that he's never gonna see because he's got 3 perception dice and just go find him.
Okay.
Well, how you guys are playing hide and seek in the sewer in the
Yeah, I
dark.
thought we were doing a job, but apparently the troll wants to go on like a sewer adventure without us.
I'm gonna look over to Flintlock and I'm gonna say, "You still got that drone with you?"
Yeah.
All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to every single one of these points, and I'm gonna mark all the points on the map.
Like AR, please.
Yeah. Point, 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 point. You're gonna go to every single one of those. Try to find the goddamn troll before I lose my.
Well, here's the thing: are any of them bunched up in one place?
That's a good question. Let's see here.
Because we can pretty easily tell on the map which ones belong to the guys making drugs in the next.
I mean, yeah.
Well, if he's looking at it in the Matrix, it's not on its own.
No
it's
physical
not,
plane.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a different medium.
Directionally wise, though.
No, it wouldn't show. I don't think it would show up.
No.
Yeah, you typically do get like an icon, like in your AR overlay where things are as you discover them.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So you see 2 in the area where the drug lab is. The one you already checked out is the one that still registered to the manufacturer. That's one of the ones there. You also see one, like off to the right somewhere, and then one kind of catty corner and off to the right and ahead, like on the other side almost of the drug lab and whatnot.
Okay, I'm gonna gesture
Probably
to
the
those
one that's.
2.
Wait, there was one that was farther back, like behind us.
Yeah, like to the right, not
along
behind you.
The same path we were going.
Yeah, along the same path, about halfway.
I think I know where. He is.
Go get him.
Yep. I'll come with you.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Buddy system.
We'll go pursue that one.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Now, are you guys just walking, running, anything like that,
Yeah,
or just?
We'll creep along. We don't want to get any.
We'll do
attention.
just we'll slink along.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can roll my stealth if you want me to.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's. It's not that hard to sneak around back there. Now, during this entire time, is Flintlock doing anything, or is he just waiting patiently to? See what happens?
I'd probably get one of my drones out and start driving around, just to watch my own back and stuff.
Okay, just kind of keep watch.
Yeah.
Doing sick RC tricks.
Okay. So Big John, at this point, another 20 minutes or so passes by, and you're on the other side of the drug lab now. What are you doing?
All right. Do I have sight on it?
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, no, I take it back. I forgot about that cistern. Do a gymnastics test for me.
Okay.
You're gonna have to kind of go around the side.
Hey.
Hey, all right. So despite the fact that you are a very, very large person, you're able to make your way around the edge of this thing and continue on the way down. And now you travel close enough that you now can peek around the corner and actually have eyesight on these guys.
All right. I have a few ideas. So I'm going to. I have a can of spray paint. Because I like buying random supplies.
Well, you can use spray paint for a lot of stuff, admittedly.
Yeah. Which is why I buy random supplies.
I like random supplies too.
So, looking on this can of spray paint, is there the standard factory warning of like an explosives warning?
Yeah, it's an aerosol.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So-
the whole shebang. Do not inhale. Do not use this controlled substance in a blah 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 manner. Don't huff it. Don't whatever. Don't explode it.
Have to ask because different setting. Never know. So
It's probably more explosive.
good. So, what I want to do is I want to kind of crumple it, but not to the point of bursting, but like
So it's
near.
kind of
So like
Just try to do like that water bottle thing where you get it so like the cap pops
Yeah.
out. You do it with a can of spray paint.
so like a jarring impact would probably burst it.
okay. So with your large hands and whatnot,
And my
Okay.
adept focus, so I can pull back when I need to.
yeah, you literally start twisting this thing,
You
and
just
you're
have
like,
just the right amount of tension.
perfect.
God.
And
Jeez.
I'm going to peek around the corner and huck it at the setup as hard as I can.
Okay.
Great.
I think this is a good time for a 10-minute break.
Genji's gonna kill me.
So we'll be back in a few minutes here, and we'll figure out what happens because he chucks this thing inside. All right. Well, welcome back. Done with our break here, and now we get to see what happens after Big John the Troll tosses in a bloated paint can into a room full of what appears to be a meth lab.
Yeah.
Realizing he's a troll in every sense of the word right now, eh?
Oh yeah, he is living up to the. Yeah. Oh, let me see. What is...
Hopefully, he did this before we left, or we'll be all over the freaking sewers. So.
Might have been why I was kind of stalling you.
Let me see.
Well, at least if the rats go towards the explosion, we won't have a big problem.
Well, if we can lure them towards the cistern, we could probably fuck them up there.
I'm just glad my
really
rifle's put together now.
This dude, the words? How?
Yeah.
With the herd.
Are.
Yeah, do you have the, does Big John have the skill throwing weapon?
No.
Well, that's bad.
So there's this thing in Shadowrun called defaulting. You need to take your agility, -1 die, and you need to roll that.
I know, yeah.
Use that edge we were talking about.
Yeah, that edge we were just talking about. That's
Oh, no, where did that... Okay, I don't know. My edge is just 1, actually. Huh, thought it was...
even better.
Well, see, now you're just lying to us.
Apparently I am. Whoa. Alright, remind me how edge works. It raises the dice pool by the number of edge?
Yeah.
Yes, if you pre-edge, you add it to that initially, and then you re-roll your 6s.
Okay.
So how many dice are you rolling? Oh, no.
Was
So-
good thing I was throwing an explosive.
Yeah. So you go to chuck it, you do that thing where you go back a few steps and you're like, ugh! It hits the ceiling, drops straight down, explodes at your feet. You are now covered with blue paint.
Oh lord.
Oh, yeah, because it didn't have any ignition source, so it just gets...
It's just
covered.
paint.
Yeah.
And I also need you to do a stealth check.
I won't say I wasn't hoping for this. Just
Yes.
all of this. Jump
Well-
back behind the wall.
See, what, conveniently, his paint can was the same color paint as the wall, so he just has to...
So Big John literally does that. He like plasters himself up against the wall, like, you can see me, it's dark. And then this person with a flashlight comes right around the corner and points it right at Big John, covered head to toe, or more or less, you know, it's splattered with blue paint. And you all need to roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean that wasn't enough?
Nope. They beat you by 1.
Oh,
Oh, dang.
salt.
Oh lord.
I'm salt.
So I'm working with 12 plus 40.
So initiative.
Prepare for confusion because.
Alright.
There we go.
If macro.
23.
23 it is.
What is,
Dice pool.
initiative made up of again? Because I just
So you have your bonus and you have your dice pool.
yeah. I know. I mean, like, what is the bonus composed of?
The
It's a
bonus-
flat numerical bonus.
Well, it's
Well, no,
unless they're
it's-
drawing a complete break, it's a blank. It's reaction plus intuition.
Oh, like the stats. Yeah, it's reaction intuition.
The attributes.
That is true.
And a myriad of other things can affect it as well, like certain kinds of cyberware and bioware, magic, drugs. all
The
kinds.
most
Yeah,
expensive
that's what I'm.
shit.
Yeah.
So how deep
Yeah, do
is
you
this
have
cistern?
like wired reflexes or a synaptic booster or something like that?
No.
Okay, so you have no reaction boosting stuff. That's fine because
Hell yeah.
I mean
Roll
you might
that
want to get some
fucking
later
roll.
as a decker
Yeah.
because that really helps. But
Mm-hmm.
How
Yeah.
far down would this guy go if I threw him into this cistern?
I'm sorry.
How far down would this guy go if I threw him into the cistern?
Well, you got a good look at it as you're skirting it, and you're probably thinking about 20 feet.
Better just snap his neck.
Savage.
All right, so we got an 8, we got a 16, we got a 23. What am I missing?
I got mine. Mine's 21.
Yeah, we got everyone.
Ooh.
All right, so way initiative works, just as a quick refresher. Basically, everybody goes. We drop it by 10, and whoever still has a number left there, they go again. We drop it by another 10, and there should be a third pass, judging by the numbers. So, at that point, whoever has numbers left will go to the third pass. So, like in this case, Achilles would go once, Footlock would go twice, and Big John and Peacemaker would go 3 times.
Which is why the reflex buffing, Bioware, Cyberware, and Magic is all
Wonderful.
Most expensive shit.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So what does Peacemaker do? You just kind of paint a picture here. So I imagine at this point, you hear the report of the can exploding across the way. You're like, well, fuck. So at that point, you probably turn on your flashlight.
Do we leave at this point and we're not with Flintlock anymore, or were we still there kind of figuring out what we're going to do by the time this happens?
Well, you guys were on your way, following him, and I think about that point, you guys are probably within, probably within a combat's turn of running to get there. So because you hear the report around the corner.
So you're pretty much on his tail then, yeah.
Yeah, because he had to sit there and take the time to twist it and do it just right, and then prepare and fail dramatically. Now, Peacemaker, Footlock on the other side, you turn on whatever vision enhancements or just the flashlight. What you're going to see is staring back at you. You're going to see all the beady eyes of all these gigantic dog-sized rats staring back at you. They have this disgusting green sheen that reflects off.
Wait, the rats found him? Oh shit!
No, what he does see though is that they're behind this grate.
Oh, okay, good. So
All
right.
And you can probably see just a little bit past that, where you could probably, at this point spot, that's the drug lab, and what appears to be another grate on the other side of it. So it looks like the rats are sandwiched between 2 grates. And then there's the drug lab, and then there's the little corner where Big John is stuck with the...
Wait, so is the far gate open then, where the guy went out to go investigate?
No, it's between, you got the gate, or the grate, you got the rats, you got another grate, and then you have the drug lab.
Yeah.
There's between the...
But where was Big John at then?
In this comparison, I'm the furthest away.
So are you past the second grate?
Yes.
Yeah, over here, where that red dot is.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, so he's here.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. We got icons.
There's the cistern, and then it's the lab after that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but that means there's a guy here then, right?
Yep.
So
let me find a dude.
Did he close his gate behind him when he went over there, or?
It doesn't appear to be open from what you can tell from here, or what rather Flintlock could tell.
No, so he must have closed it.
Damn,
or maybe he was watching out or something. Weird.
If I do get to blow up that thing, that will.
Oh no! So
fuck
this,
up the rats.
so this is the. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I understood the instruction correctly.
All right, sorry, I was getting all mixed up there. Okay, cool. So I understand where we're at now. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna just move in and go at it then. So let's see. Let me check my range on my gun here.
Drugs.
Oh, that's an adorable rat.
Aw, yeah.
I need to find something uglier. Here.
Oh.
There we go. That one's got 2 tails.
That's actually probably a lot better.
Disgusting.
And multiply by about 10.
Beautiful.
But imagine how many of them will get taken out by the explosion. Just saying.
All right. So when I wheel around the corner, I can get within a good range and see these guys, right? Or at least the guy at the flashlight, right?
Well, at this point, you're still around the corner. So you'll need to spend this this pass running to him, and then you'll be able to see around the corner.
Well, that movement wasn't an action, though.
Oh, yes, I see what you're saying. So you're moving all the way around.
Combat, so that's why it's not. You can move while you're doing other stuff.
Yes, duh. Yeah, you could do that then. So now you can
if I have to run to get there, I take a penalty.
Yeah, it's like because what's going on is you're running. So you take a -2 to all actions.
Yep, that's fine.
So.
Okay, cool. So I basically I can run 24 meters. So how close does that get me?
That'll get you there.
Okay, so I can basically see the guy, and how far down is he?
He is approximately 5 meters down.
Perfect. Okay, so as a simple action, I'm going to quick draw my pistol.
All right.
Yep. So I'm gonna just coat flips back, and he's going down to his belt, and he's gonna flip it out and shoot the gun at the same time.
All right. I know usually that's a test.
It's a pistol test. Yep.
Okay, perfect. I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
I will probably succeed very easily.
So yeah, that Big John's there. Achilles is back there right at the moment.
So I believe with a quick draw holster, I only have to get either like 1 or 2 successes. Because I have a holster specifically designed for this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I do it.
Right.
Maybe.
You think?
Just barely.
Yeah.
Curious, what's your agility limit? Or, I'm sorry, your physical.
My maximum?
Yeah, your
Physical
limit.
Oh, it's 6. So
6. Okay, so 6 would be the max.
my physical limit is 5 if we want to use that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what you have to use.
Yeah.
Well,
I think you get a +1 for the quick draw holster though, but
no, it
isn't
just
that
gives
the
you
accuracy?
reduces the check requirement.
Isn't it the accuracy that determines the limit on firing?
No, that's for shooting.
yeah.
Oh, what? Isn't that what you're doing? What are you doing?
No, he's
I'm
quick
shooting
drawing.
next. I'm drawing my pistol right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing the quick draw thing where I can draw my gun and shoot in the same action.
Okay, I'm stupid. Ignore me.
That's cool.
Forever.
Yep, and then I will shoot. That is what I do. And I will be shooting him with some explosive rounds.
Pew pew.
The more-
at this point.
The more explosives we can get in this whole area,
The better.
The happier I'll be.
All right, so another toss of the dice.
The more
I
upset Genji
keep,
will be.
let's see, where's my? I keep all of those. So 9 successes.
All right. Oh, your accuracy is a 9 on that beast.
Yes, it is.
Dang, dude.
I keep
It is.
all of those.
Damn. So let's see here. You get 7 net successes on this guy then.
Okay.
He rolled like crap.
So the damage he's taking
Okay.
is that would be 16p minus 2 AP.
What the hell are you using again?
A Colt Future Frontier. So basically, when you guys see him whip out this pistol, it is basically a long-barreled, slightly modernized, but picture-perfect Colt single-action army. It is an old-school single-action revolver. He's going like full revolver ocelot right now.
I was just thinking Ocelot.
It's tastefully engraved. It's from what you can see, it's got real wooden grips, and it's a beautiful piece. He's about to put a slug from it into this guy's head.
All right. So let's see here. Well, for funsies, I'm going to figure out how much damage he soaks. Let's see here.
Probably not enough.
So you soak 2.
Yeah.
Describe the killing blow.
Okay, so yeah, basically you see Peacemaker's wheeling around this corner. He's only standing about halfway around it, so he still has a little bit of cover. Duster comes back. He wheels it out. He's still firing at about hip level. Does the whole like fan the hammer thing, and the slug goes right down range. It smacks him right in the center of his chest, and leaves a nice big seared hole right where his chest was from that explosive.
Fair enough.
All right, Big John, what are you doing? This cowboy just came up behind you. Bam, bam. And then,
and as my other action, I believe it's a simple action to take cover, right? So I'm going to do that around this corner here.
well, let's see, to whip out or to do the quick draw. That's a simple, right?
The quick draw. Since I quick draw, I can shoot in the same action. That's
Gotcha.
the benefit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then you can take cover.
Yep. Cool. I'll do that.
So this guy pops out, bang, bang, goes right back behind around the corner, and you're left standing there in front of one other ganger. I'm sorry, thug.
Yeah, my only problem is I can only shoot once per combat pass.
Yeah, single shot.
Because developers don't believe in just like.
All right, I will move up and around and towards the next ganger or thug, whatever.
Okay.
And wreath my hand in electricity and try to punch his face off.
Oh, so you got like that elemental. I don't know what it's called. The
elemental strike.
Elemental strike. Yeah.
Now the only thing is with the elemental strike, it takes a simple action to activate, right?
I don't believe so.
Or am I thinking about killing hands?
Oh yeah, I need to activate killing hands either way.
Yeah, you have to have killing hands on to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the thing is doing a melee attack. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't usually have players that actually do melee attacks. It's a complex action, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Killing hands is not killing hands is a free action, but elemental strike is a simple action.
Okay.
Okay. So you'd at least kill the motherfucker.
Yeah. So I'll just my hands.
You'll have to non-electrically strangle him.
Yeah.
Yeah. My hands start glowing with chi, and I punch him in the mouth.
Okay. Now, are you intentionally doing physical damage or stun?
Physical.
Okay. You were actually going for the killing blow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, so am I. I mean, I have explosive rounds.
And what is your physical limit?
Do you really want to ask him?
I don't remember. I don't know your guys' character sheets that well. Yeah, is it like a 12?
12?
12.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
You're good. So let's see here. Let's see.
Jesus.
Oh, shit. Okay.
What's the damage code on your fist when you do that?
Oh, 11.
So this fucker actually managed to get 7 successes out of about 9.
Really?
Yes.
What's his physical limit?
Ooh, thank you. Well, let's say it's a dodge test, so you don't actually...
Any physical action goes off your limit.
No, I don't think dodging does.
No, dodge and damage soaks are a couple that don't.
No, see, that changes when you have to use, like you get one of those qualities that uses a different stat for dodging other than the base 2. Like for me, I have Agile Defender, so then I think that incurs the limit, if I remember correctly.
So what happens on a tie?
So in that case, that would be considered like a glancing blow. If you had your elemental strike going, you would have still done your electricity damage. But
the electricity isn't bonus damage; it just means he resists it as
the punch. Well, there'd still be the effects like the Lord Initiative, things like that. But because we don't have any elemental damage going on here, then nothing happens in this particular case.
Yeah.
Yes, I am so sorry. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? You could still take a free action if there's something.
Oh, no, sorry. His dodge does incur the physical limit, yeah. I just checked. Melee defense is, it's reaction plus intuition. If he's dodging, it's reaction plus intuition plus gymnastics, and it incurs the physical limit.
Oh, no, this wasn't an actual dodge. This is just like a defense test.
No, reaction.
Yeah, the standard reaction plus intuition.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I used the wrong term.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
No, I...
Oh, yeah, you're right. So the reaction plus intuition, there's no limit to it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, no, that's
pretty freaking impressive at 9 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So with that, it's Flintlock's turn.
Well, I'm pretty sure if he shoots you, it'll just tickle you. So.
I can hope.
Oh man,
you little man.
For this gate here, is there a visible lock on it? I could shoot off from this distance.
Actually, yes, there is.
All right, I'm gonna go for the lock then. Would I have to treat that as a called shot?
Yes, you would.
All right, so I'm gonna call the shot, and then using 2 simple actions, take aim for the +1 modifier, and then fire. So that adds 1 die, right?
Yes, you could either add 1 die or add 1 to your limit. You have an option.
I'm using a Springfield rifle, so that's pretty good. So that's going to be 14, 15, -4. There we go. Oh shoot! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, glitch is half, right? Like half ones.
Yes, you're safe.
Okay.
All right, so let's see here.
Roll for the lock's dodge.
Ah, yes. The lock dodges.
That's the thing, is it doesn't have a dodge test, so I'm going to say that that will actually hit. Now, what is the damage value of your of the rifle that you're using right now?
I believe it is 12. I was just looking to reduce the ammo, but yes, 12 physical.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough damage. So yeah, you blow right through this lock. Now it's hanging off of the, you know, the hole or whatever.
Oh, so you hit like the far gates, you let all the rats out?
Yeah, I'm letting the rats out.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I mean, we were gonna have to fight him eventually.
Nope.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn? You still have a
nope.
No,
I
you don't have.
I don't have any actions. I used my free action to call a shot, and then 2 simple actions.
Okay.
Fire. So that's good.
All right. It's a wild Achilles' turn. What does he do?
I don't know. He's going to probably try his best to get there. How far away are we?
You can make it if you can run 20 meters. What is your run? Well, actually, what's your agility?
My agility is a 3.
A 3? You can make it 12. You can also do a running test to see what else, how much further you can go.
Sure, I'll do a running test. I don't know what that is, though.
It's a skill.
Yeah, you basically roll your running skill, and then every hit you get to add
Oh,
2 meters to
Never
your...
mind.
Yeah. Now, I will also add here, you know, as you're running, you do see a couple of icons go from their hidden mode to their visible mode. So it appears that there's a couple of gangers inside that have changed the mode on their comm links, and now they're no longer hidden.
Okay.
So maybe trying to get a call out or something.
Yeah.
See what's good in the hood.
Yeah, dip into there, see what you can find out. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Now, how are you going to? I assume you're going to hack, but are you going to do this in hot sim or cold sim?
Oh, that's a good question, yeah.
Probably hot sim.
Okay.
Okay.
Sim. We'll go. We'll do it.
Okay. So it's the sort of thing you'd have to. You're familiar with, like, you have to go ragdoll in order to either do cold or hot sim, right? Okay.
So
All right.
I'm trying to take cover where I am.
Yeah. Well, you're behind us anyway, so
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah, you get a wall and a space cowboy. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't gone to space yet, so...
Oh, okay. That'll come later in the campaign.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, in Shadowrun, Ares does have a space station.
Well, the problem is, being a magic user, space is no bueno.
Yeah, space is pretty scary.
Yeah,
It'll be fun, they said. You'll just lose your sanity.
yeah, I'll just get my magic dissolved into the endless void.
All right, so next question about hacking. Do you want to hack on the fly or do you want to brute force?
Let's see. Well, we'll do brute force.
Okay. So let me see here. That's going to be cyber combat and logic, limited by your attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. What is your attack rating?
5, 6, 6.
Oh, dang.
So.
You still had one to go.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. Refreshing my memory on this. So you actually get a mark on this thing. Cool. And you're familiar with Overwatch, right?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes.
All right. And let's see here. Yep, that would be a complex action. So unless there's a free action that you'd like to take, that would be it for your turn.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. All right, we're back up to Peacemaker.
Oh, okay. Well, what about the enemies?
They didn't have.
Oh yeah, they do get a
Skip
turn.
them.
Oh, the other thing.
We can
I'm
just
trying-
ignore them, you know?
They just stand still and stare in amazement.
Yes, they are so amazed. I should probably roll initiative for them. I can't believe I spaced that.
Wow, you didn't actually roll? Dang.
Yeah, I didn't even roll for them. I was just like so focused on your guys' stuff. So let's see here. Come on, in the box. Oh, they're actually good too. The other thing is we also need to change Kelly's initiative because she went hot sim.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause she's doing Matrix initiative, or he's doing Matrix initiative. Yeah.
So, so basically what we would do is we would, roll the difference. So what is, well, I got it right here.
Yeah, my
So normally it's a
thing is plus
61.
46.
And then you're hot, so I need to add 2, and then you need to roll 3d6.
Ton of
So-
initiative when you do that.
2 and 3d6.
Just roll a 3d6. I'll add the other 2.
Okay. Next roll 3.
Very nice. So that would have put you at 19, so now you are back down to 9. Oh, perfect. So you actually get another pass on this. And because I was, I forgot to give them a pass, we'll just put them at the end here. I think that's about appropriate anyway. What does the thugs do? The one guy that's staring right down at, he pulled his pistol and he aimed it at Big John as he was coming around the corner, and then he realized that it's a big fucking troll. So he actually runs back the other way through the meth lab, or drug lab rather. He yells something in what sounds to be Spanish, and he runs over and he opens up, Spanish. And he runs over to the inner gate and, opens up the latch and lets the rats come out.
Really? Huh. So there may be more going on here.
Yeah.
Guard dog rats.
Although, none of them were awakened, though. How are they going to, stop them from eating them?
Fuck it, blow the lab.
We might have to at this point.
He told you, man. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the initiative of these things. Okay.
Maybe one of them just has, excellent animal handling.
Or maybe it's a last ditch. I mean, the lock's busted already.
Well, you might not have noticed that. You are using a silenced weapon. Right?
True.
Yeah, but a lock breaking into pieces from a silenced sniper shot is going to be loud merely because the lock smashing to
But
pieces.
because the way time works in combat, that haven't.
Oh, your guess is all happening at the same time.
Yeah, so that was almost exactly as fast as an explosive revolver shot going off.
You get the idea. There's a bunch of rats over there.
Oh.
I'm not removing every single one of these. Okay, so the other two thugs, they jump up on a couple of tables on either side of the room. They start knocking shit off. They jump up on the tables. The rats go flying across the room.
Wow.
And now it's Peacemaker's turn.
What kind of action is talking?
Like a free action. Not even.
Blow the lab!
Well, here's the issue, is I can't see the lab from where I am.
Take a few steps and blow the lab!
I used my movement to get here!
I could blow the lab,
I don't
but
have
it would
any
be really
grenades either,
bad.
do I? No.
I don't
I say,
think a detonator on the side of a can of explosives would be safe.
I say to my comms, blow the lab!
So wait, here's what I could do though. Would you like to feel safer?
That's vague.
Yeah, that's really big.
I could cast armor on you.
Oh, I would like that.
Yes, please. All right, so yeah, I'll throw an armor spell on you just to help you out.
Okay.
All right.
It looks like I can. It's just line of sight and all that stuff.
You're putting barding on the Tarask.
Yeah, sure. Well, hey, anything will help, right?
All right, what are you casting this at?
I'll probably cast it at something pretty modest, like force. Well, let me see. How much armor does it give you per hit?
Oh, let me see here.
Yeah, I'm going through too. What's the page number on this again?
Equal
it's
to the
in
hits.
3 or more. Hold on.
Yeah. I just have it. It's equal to the
Wait.
number of hits.
No, it's showing up in a completely. Wow, that's where my page numbers are messed up.
I have 292 in the core rule book.
Yeah, 292. Sorry about that. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at where my tradition page number was.
This run has taught me the lesson: always bring at least one grenade.
Yes.
Armor equal to the hits. Okay, cool.
In case the tweaker rats break glass.
Mhm.
That's totally fine. All right, so you're not gonna, and obviously you're not gonna resist this happening. And you don't have. Do you have any you don't have any innate resistance? Okay, yeah. So I'll roll it at you know what? Screw it. I'll just roll it at 4/6. Just go for it. It's still gonna take stun either way. So, all right. So let me roll my casting.
Well, I could resist it. No.
I only got 2.
You have edge.
I'm gonna edge it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I want to make sure you're roll protected. So let's see. I get to re-roll 12, and I don't add my edge to the dice pool. Yeah.
Right.
So-
Yeah, you roll 10 actually.
Yep.
Nice
10.
number of successes.
There we go. So 4. You get 4 armor, and I'm resisting 4 drain. And I'll probably take a little stun damage, but that's okay. Yep, take 1 stun. I can live with that. Cool. So now you have 4 additional magic armor.
Send in the troll. It's Big John's turn.
You have unleashed a monster not fit to walk this earth.
All right.
So yeah, you're standing there, and he, I guess, relays to you. He's doing this. He gestures, and you look down at yourself, and you see this shimmer of arcane energy actually cover your entire skin. You feel quite shiny.
John
It'll just shout at you as he does this. Get in there!
John would probably understand what magic armor is. He's pretty knowledgeable.
I'm
about
assuming
magic.
you have the same
No.
ability. Oh, you don't have that ability? Oh, okay.
I got reflexes instead.
That's true. He's an adept. He probably is at least somewhat familiar with the idea.
Yeah.
The basic concept.
Yeah. So you only get a set amount of movement per the entire initiative pass, right?
The turn. The pass is
Yeah.
every 10 initiative. The turn you only
Yeah, so the turn.
Yeah.
Can it be broken up?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would still
So you
probably
only
have some
moved
movement.
5 meters that last move.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so yeah, I assume these guys aren't further than 3 meters away.
I'm sorry.
I assume the rats aren't 3 meters away.
Well, oh, you mean like after you move?
Also,
Yeah,
the rats are
but-
right next to you right now.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I was like right there.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
okay.
you're able to actually like you could go right up to him and pet him. Like you have enough movement to do so.
Or stomp them.
Yeah, or stomp him.
What kind of action would it be to judge intention?
On the rats.
Hmm.
Who do they want to eat today?
Oh,
Well,
dear
no,
God.
seriously.
I think it's a simple action if I remember right.
Probably.
Not a lot of people do that in the middle of combat, to be honest.
Probably be a free action, honestly. I'd do it as a free action.
Yeah, you know, I want to, you know,
'Cause you
err on
are
the
really
side
just
of
kind of
fair.
like squinting at them for like half a second, be like,
Because I want to
Yeah,
try.
we'll say it's free.
I want to try and figure out if they are why they aren't attacking the guys.
that's actually
That's really why.
not a bad question.
Yeah, actually.
Haha! Whoa. So
What's
do
your
we
success?
round?
Oh yeah. Oh, actually,
Do
I
we
think you
round
just-
down or up?
Yeah, yeah, I think you just
Zero for
glitched.
5. It's more than half, technically. Like, if you...
More than half. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like half plus 1, basically.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Nearly.
Nearly glitched.
yeah.
Yeah, that one more.
So do I get anything out of the 2?
Let's see. Well, you look at the rats, and you just see their big, beady eyes, like staring at you, and mouths open. There's actually like this green saliva, kind of slowly dripping like the hair on their lip or lower jaw, rather. But more importantly, you take a look at the guy that's like standing behind the door you opened, and he kind of has this look of fear in his eyes. But he's also like, he seems to be mumbling something under his breath. So you kind of get the impression, you're not entirely sure though, that these might actually be trained.
All right. I'm going to say into my comms, blow the lab, and then I'm going to kick one.
Kick one.
Just karate kick it.
Okay. And let's see, I believe I would still be in unarmed combat. Okay. Let's see here.
You need like a really big mallet for this.
Yeah.
I have a battering ram.
You get 3 net hits on it. And what is the damage of your unarmed attack?
Uh, 11 base.
Holy
So
crap.
what's the net?
Jeez.
What's the net successes?
3.
So 14.
Yes.
Pretty sure the rat is now 2-dimensional.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you squish it. You could describe that how you'd like.
Oh, he's on. It looks like he's on a phone call.
Oh, okay. So he puts down his very large foot that would rival any basketball players you could imagine, and you could actually hear the crackle of bones, and like you could see the liquids come out of its mouth and its eyes as he smashes this thing.
Oh, gritty.
Yeah. All right, Flintlock.
All right. Well, I'll.
Oh wait, no. Are we back to the original initiative now?
Not yet.
We aren't. Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. We still have Flintlock, Achilles.
So
Well, no, you already took Flintlocks down, didn't you?
Yes, but we haven't gone through the second pass yet.
Well, then wouldn't I have started? Because we took their enemy turns because they didn't get their first turn.
Right, but they had 11. I dropped them by 10. And you and Big John are actually going to have a third pass.
Okay, I must
Yeah.
have been confused then.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
we're
'cause
still
I
on the
cast my
second.
spell and everything. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
it's okay.
okay. So I've tried to think of a course of action, but first I need to wait. Never mind. Oh wait, no, I still do. So how far away is like this guy here from this grate, and how far away is Flintlock from the grate?
Oh, let me see here. So the guy is probably about 10 meters away from that grate, and you're probably about 15 meters from the grate.
Okay.
So probably about a grand total of 25.
25 meters.
Probably shoot him right through it and just. Shoot
Well,
them.
I already shot a single shot this round.
No, every pass you can shoot.
Oh, every
Yeah.
pass you can shoot? Okay.
Yeah, every pass you can shoot. No, if you could only shoot a single shot once a combat round, nobody would ever use any single shot weapons.
All right, that makes more sense to me now. All right, I was
Yeah,
gonna pull
no,
a shotgun
would
and
be
run up to
abysmal.
them, but this works better.
Yeah, no, it's once per pass you can shoot.
So, Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong weapon. So it's 14 minus 4. I think it's efficient enough to do a called shot. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do a called shot vitals, take
Okay.
aim, and fire on this guy in the middle.
Okay, the guy holding the thing up. I should probably put this guy a little closer to the side because he's actually. Oh no, he's on a table in the middle.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay, so that's 14 minus 4 plus 1. There we go.
3 successes. Let me see here. Oh, drawing a blank here. That actually hits with 1 net hit.
Nice.
Okay. And so the damage value of my rifle is 12, and then plus 2 from the called shot.
Okay.
So 14 total.
And what's the AP?
The AP of the Springfield rifle is, where's that listed? Accuracy,
What's usually like?
RC, AP. It says -2. I'm assuming that's like 2 AP.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever the negative is next to the AP is
Yeah.
how much penetration it does.
Because I'm not using my AP rounds right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
gun
that's-
probably has an innate AP value.
It does have an innate AP of 2.
Yeah. So I need to actually take those 2 off. Okay.
Yeah, usually sniper rifles are pretty good at punching through stuff.
All right. You can describe that blow. You actually got just enough to kill him.
Nice.
All right. Well, the sniper shot rings out quietly in the long, dark corridor, the bullet speeding through with quite terrible accuracy for that range, actually. Blasting through his liver, sending a spray of blood forwards onto the ground. Killing him.
All right. He collapses
And he collapses.
against the. He actually collapses against the grate and just slides down and his mouth agape.
Man, he needed that liver though.
Plus all that
Where are you
blood.
going?
All right, and it's Achilles' turn.
All right, so I'm seeing how many icons?
So let's see here. You still see the 2, although you did see 1 kind of falter to the ground. Like like the icon in your AR actually like dipped down significantly right after you heard that report from his. Well, no, that one's silenced, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's fairly close
Well-
range in an echoey corridor.
We're talking like realistic silenced too, so there is still probably some amount of sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and actually, she's in hot sim, so she can't hear shit anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, but you did see that significantly dip in the matrix. So you still see the 2.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
Hack the shit out of him.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hack the shit out of them. What else am I?
Hack the planet.
Well, get in there, and if the one that's active, make sure he's not trying to send any information out or something like that.
Yeah,
Not calling
I'm
any
gonna-
backup.
yeah, I'm gonna go check that active one now.
Because we don't need more cronies coming down on us. It's not
Yeah.
what we need.
Okay. So the one that was like off around the bend, that sort of thing. Or you talk about one in the room?
The other one in the room, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, that one. I see. That's actually the one you already have a mark on.
Hey, there we
Yeah,
go.
nice.
Now you understand, marks. Like if you get X number of marks, you can have like permissions to do certain things to it, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So at this point, you can either like choose an action that you will just require one mark, or you can try to get additional marks to have like higher permissions to do other things on it.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Gotta get to my actions. I think I'm going to. Can I check the programs on this device? How do I do that?
Okay. Now on your device, and I should have checked with this before we started, but you have the capacity to run 3 programs at a given time. Those you could switch out in combat, and I'd have to look it up, but I think there's simple actions to switch out, like turn off, turn on, that sort of thing. It's essentially like opening different programs on your computer.
Yeah.
You can only, unfortunately, your deck is only capable of running 3 at a given time. So yeah, depending on what you want to do, let me see here. Hammer would be a good one, just to do an additional damage, if that's something you end up doing.
Yeah, all he's really doing right now is just snooping in there, though, so it doesn't really need any damage stuff.
Yeah, other than that, I can't really think of anything.
You're not trying to brick it, you're just trying to sleaze around and see what's going on in there.
Yeah. You can basically assess the situation. You can do a matrix perception check on it to get actual information about it. You can get things like stats, what programs it's running, if anything, just about anything up to however many hits you get. And
okay. I'd like to do that then. I'd like to matrix perception for programs if it's running.
I believe that is a simple action.
Okay.
I've never actually played a Decker or anything like that myself, so what I know is from other players. Oh, no, it's a complex. Okay, I'm sorry, that was the roll for this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you can get 2 pieces of information about this particular column link. It's always good to see what the firewall is, although knowing it's a column link, it's probably not stupid high. You could also see, like, say, what devices are slaved to it, that sort of thing.
Okay.
You can ask about a specific attribute.
If you go to 235 in the core book, it has a whole list of questions you can ask.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good reference as well.
It's not all of them you can ask either. It's just a good comprehensive list.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
Reference commode, what?
I'd say maybe like what's it running would actually probably.
Yeah, I want to know. Like, I definitely want to know what programs it's running right now.
Okay. So it's not actually running any programs. It is like basically a potato comm link. It's a rating 3. Nothing too crazy.
Okay. And
how about the last matrix action?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, last matrix action. Perform.
Okay. Last matrix action was right after it came out of like its hidden status.
Yeah, once it went active. Yeah.
Yeah, once it went active, it what's the word for it? It went wireless and hooked up to it looks like a couple of devices on the person.
Oh, maybe it's like smart link or something going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, then you might want to brick it then. Bad. Or I probably just see what it's hooked up to. I think that's another question you could ask if you did another one, right? Like, what's it hooked up to or whatever?
Yes, although this is the 2, so...
Yeah, you have to do another one, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can just brick the crap out of it and call it a day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you never know what we could pull off of it either, so like you could get other info.
True. Yeah, when you brick it, you make it a brick.
Even
Plus
if it's not
bricks.
like stuff for pay, like these guys gonna be connected to somebody we have problems with in the future, so having info on them wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
So you got lots of options.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that was my complex action.
Yes, that is your complex. So you'll have to wait till the next pass to do something else, unless there's something you want to do as a free action. Usually you do things like send messages, talk, that sort of thing. Although you're in Hot Sim, so you have to send a message. You can basically talk to these guys if you guys are hooked up on the same pan.
Yeah, we're all wired together right now, so
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just let them know that there's something connected to this specific guy with the
okay.
with his comm link.
Yeah.
So just watch out for that. And I suppose that's my turn.
Won't be an issue if we blow the lab.
If we explode everything, it's not a problem anymore.
So top guy here, seeing that his buddy is dead and now pureed in part against the grate here, he's gonna lean back on, standing on the table. He's gonna kind of lean back against the wall and aim his gun back towards where the rats ran to. The other guy on the table in the middle of the room, he's like, oh shit! He's looking back. He's all panicked and he's like, you can tell he just does not what to do because he doesn't want to jump down on the floor either. So he's looking a bit nervous right now. Now these rats, though, they're going to come right around the corner and they're going to, well, actually, they don't even need to do that. Big John's right there. So they are all going to try and melee attack him.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. We have, I should keep the running total.
It's reaction plus intuition.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Yes, that is correct.
Now, don't you get a penalty each time you have to roll a consecutive one?
Who?
If I remember correctly?
Not that I'm...
Like, I remember correctly, you just can't just keep rolling defenses all the time at the same pool.
I think you're thinking of a different system.
I'll check it out.
There's like a teamwork melee, which the rats would do. They would get like a +2, but they get it.
Oh, okay.
So I think that might be what you're thinking of. But yeah, feel free to double check.
Yeah, I'll skim through it real quick.
Okay. So let me see here. Double check what they need to roll. Oh yeah, I forgot this fun little bit here. So I'm gonna say. All right, so 3 of them are gonna try and bite you.
All right. Do those count as separate attacks, or?
Yes, they count as separate attacks.
All right, 4, 7, 4.
Okay, and then let's see. They all miss, of course. They're busy like chewing at your ankles and trying to get through your thick boots and not making any headway.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing, actually. Yeah, okay.
See, I got 9 of them. You know, fuck it. 2 more are going to try and bite you. They're going to do the same thing. Oh, wow.
6, 5.
6, 5. Ooh, okay. First one's a glancing blow, but there's no effects from their bite. Let's see. So that's 5, 3, 4 more.
Yeah,
The other 4. Go ahead.
I was just thinking that was a good thing I gave you that armor, because I don't want them actually getting a chunk out of you, because who knows what they're
Yeah,
gonna give
if
you.
they do actually hit.
Yeah.
Okay. The other 4 are actually going to open their maws wide open,
God damn it.
and they're going to shoot out this disgusting green bile acidic type of mixture.
Oh.
Is that what? Do I dodge that like normal? Is it acid?
Yes.
I think it's like a projectile attack, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see if it hits first.
Wait, so how many?
It's the same pool, reaction plus intuition.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying how many are doing?
Oh.
Yeah, 4 times.
Okay.
You're getting mauled at the moment, or trying to.
Blow the lab.
One of them hits.
3, 2, 3, 1.
The very first one. And actually, it's a glancing blow, but because this is a toxin, it's actually still going to hit.
Oh.
So, do you have any chemical protection?
I put a lot of shit on my clothes.
Yeah, that's one thing.
No.
Okay. Well, let's see here. We got to remember.
I do have a large dice pool against acid.
That would be, go ahead and roll that, because if I remember correctly, your armor is still going to apply to this.
Wait, so is it acid or is it a toxin?
It's a toxin.
Oh, I don't think acid
yeah,
resistance
no.
comes into play then, yeah.
Let me double check here.
Does it count as an attack or a spell? Oh wait, toxin.
Yeah, this is a toxin.
Contact, ingestion, inhalation, injection.
It's contact.
Yeah,
Okay.
contact poison.
Okay, so I roll a
Or
13.
toxin.
Okay, so I rolled a 13.
You got 3.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't know what I was rolling against, but my sheet said 13.
So let's see here. You're going to take 7 stun.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yikes.
I'm down.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. No,
Yes,
no way.
I am.
Let me check here.
What?
7 fucking stun? Yeah.
Let's see.
What? How do you only have 7 stun?
That's what my tracker says.
Oh, good God. This is true. Oh, my God.
What's your willpower?
Yeah, willpower.
4.
You
That would be
shouldn't
it.
have 7.
Wait, no.
way.
Why is that sheet counting it as that? No, it's my.
Let me double
stun is
check here.
10.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
What the hell?
Willpower divided by 2
Yeah.
plus 8. Yeah, you're still up, dude.
Okay, for whatever reason, the printable sheet says I only have 7.
Yeah.
it's lying.
It lies.
Don't trust the printed sheet.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just retarded. I can't read. Never mind. That is 10.
Those boxes are hard to read in Chummer.
That's
I'm,
okay.
I'm stupid.
That's fine.
I mean, Chummer does have a stun tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think with that stun damage, though, you're taking like a -2 to everything now.
That is true. You do have what would be considered wound penalties now on your stun track. They do, just for future reference, if you also get physical, they are cumulative with that.
Yep, they stack on top
No.
of each other.
Won't be an issue if you blow the lab.
Blow the lab, blow the lab, blow the lab. All right, Peacemaker's turn. We are going to drop everyone's initiative by 10. So that's a 3, that's an 11, or a 1.
That's just me and you,
Just me, man, just me and you.
because we're so fast.
Blow the lab, blow the... Okay, Peacemaker.
I wish I could just like slingshot a lightning ball like right in there, but I can't see it.
You poke your head around the corner.
Well, no, I'm back here is the thing. I can't look over there.
Oh, you already
unless
used
I
all your
can.
movement?
Yeah, I've used all my. Because you said I had to use it all to get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just anything I can do to help you. Let's see. I can't see anything. I don't want to drop a ball lightning on you because some people would think that's rude.
If you suggest that, he would say do it.
Well, you know what? I bet your physical is a lot higher than your stun. Yeah. And if you lose only 1 initiative this pass, it's fine.
And remember, you did add that. You know that you added that extra armor to him.
I did.
Just keep in mind you're
Now,
sustaining an extra spell now. So
Yeah, so I'm taking a -2.
Does the effects of electricity go through even if I absorb all the damage?
That's a good.
I would think not, because I'm absorbing it all.
Oh, good.
I could check.
I'm pretty sure it still does.
Really?
Like even if so here's the thing. So if he dodges it, no, because it never hits him in the first place. But even if his armor, if he soaks all the damage, you're still gonna have the.
Oh no,
effects.
electricity. Okay, so it has to do damage to take the penalty.
Okay, so
Okay.
if I do soak it all.
Yeah, if you don't take any damage, you do not suffer the penalties.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Hit me with it. I'm gonna let
Okay.
you
with your permission, Peacemaker is gonna base out. All right, I'm gonna drop this big ball of lightning on. Are you cool with that?
do it. Then blow the lab.
I can take it.
Okay. Let me double check what ball lightning does. I already got the page number, so this will just take a second. I'm gonna check the area manually.
And I believe how does dodge work with AoEs?
It's just like anything else. Reaction.
Yeah.
Reaction.
Okay.
How do you determine the area?
I think
it's just the force meters, right? Yeah.
I think so. I'll double check too while you're checking your thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll the hit anyway, though. So while we're doing this, okay. So I'm gonna toss the ball lightning on you, because you're the only thing I can see. So have fun.
Yeah, we'll just say it's per meter.
And I'm gonna throw it at 4-6, just to throw it out there. So here we go. It's not gonna do a ton of damage, but what I'm mainly trying to do is inhibit those rats. Let's see. Okay, 2 hits.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, so it's a 4-6, so it's gonna be 6 meters in radius.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember my magic here. Okay, so you inflict a number of boxes of damage equal to your net hits on the opposed test. The test generally pits your magic or your spellcasting against the body or physical spells or willpower from mana. Is this body or physical?
It's physical.
Okay, so they just roll the body.
It's a big lightning ball.
Oh, and I should double check. This is direct, right?
No, it's indirect.
Indirect, okay.
Yeah, no, so they get their armor too.
Ah, okay, yeah, big difference.
Yep.
Okay, so not much of a difference, but okay.
Oh, actually, I just realized since this is a area effect, I have to roll it like a grenade, and I didn't get the 3 net hits I needed, so actually it scatters.
Oh god, I gotta look up scatter rules now.
Oh god.
So it's on 181.
Oh, maybe it'll scatter over towards the lab.
The Beth lab.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm getting that drug money, boy.
Yes. You are not.
I'm getting that drug money.
Scatter.
One way or
Listen,
another.
credits are credits.
I have to roll 2d6, and there's a diagram. So let me roll the 2d6, and we'll see what we get.
You can take it out of my earnings, but god damn it, no one is getting that drug money.
Oh, you should have told me that before.
Right, I got a 9.
A 9?
On the table, that's going like upper right. That looks
Yep.
like it's, no.
So it's gonna land right about there. On top of the dude on top of the table.
Oh man, that was the guy I was gonna snipe.
Are you
So
sure it doesn't
not a
land
bad
about you?
scatter then.
No, other right.
Aww.
So you gotta think about where he's at the end of the hall there.
But does it blow the lab?
No, it does not.
God!
It's not fire.
Drug money. Drug money.
No one's getting the drug money.
I'm getting that drug money.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's see here.
Yeah, unfortunately the damage is pretty piddly, so.
Yeah, that's what I was double checking. Like, yeah, that's the thing about indirect spells. You gotta in whatnot. You gotta cast them pretty high.
Yeah, I just didn't get enough hits.
It does have an AP.
You know what?
Yeah.
If it's not too late, I think I kind of want to edge that.
All that.
Okay.
Yeah, this is our first session, so we're all still like learning.
I'm gonna
whatnot.
edge that because that's just way too low.
Yeah, typically you gotta do it before you know.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah. Okay.
So that
Since
means
we
4
changed it-
successes, so it does land on John.
Okay.
But it does more damage, which is also good for John.
Okay, so it does 4. They actually do get a reaction intuition, which they don't make. So the rats are going to take 4 damage, which they will resist with.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Yeah.
For indirect, it's actually the force plus net hits damage, so it's 10.
Ooh.
Damage.
So it's actually.
It's 10 damage.
Oh damn! Okay. See, I knew there was
Yeah.
something.
We were
there's a
missing
reason why you
something.
cast indirect over direct.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah, direct
Okay.
is less damage but less resistance pool. Indirect is more damage but more resistance. So
Let's
it's 10p, and the AP is 6. Or minus 6, sorry.
All the numbers.
Yep. So you're taking 6 less armor, so for Big John it's only minus 2 from your base because of my spell.
Okay.
But you do get your body plus armor, so.
You. Oh yeah, we gotta take into consideration that Big John's in this mess too. Okay, so.
Well, my electricity resistance.
Oh, you have non-conductivity?
No, but
We have something else to give it to you, I guess.
Yeah, my dice pool for it is 24.
Okay, yeah, so
Then plus the armor, that's 28. Minus 2, that's 26.
well, no. The minus 4 is negated from. So my attack had minus 6 AP. So
Yeah.
add 4,
Okay.
but minus 6. You're rolling
So 22.
22. So you should be fine.
Damn.
No, they're taking 4 stun.
Stun?
Or not stun, sorry, physical. Sorry.
Jesus, don't panic me.
You now have 1 additional wound penalty.
And you're also taking the penalties from electricity, unfortunately. Which, in this, it's not so bad.
Wait, I thought I dodged it.
Oh, wait.
Didn't I dodge it originally?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I got 4 hits now. Does 4 still dodge it?
That
I'm
would
sorry,
make
I'm
it-
lost.
You rolled it at even.
God damn it.
Freaking grenade rules. Shadowrun's great.
So many rules.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, the good thing is, out of these rats, 8 of them go down.
Nice.
So they're an
It worked.
Wait a minute, because we already had 2. I'm losing track of
one
my.
died already because Big John's.
Died. Okay, so if I rolled 1 too many, so there's actually 1 rat left.
Oh, there we go.
Convenient.
1
All
rat and
right.
2. Oh, then there's the other dudes. I gotta roll for them.
Although I think if you meet it, isn't it if you meet it with a ranged attack, you still get hit by it, or
I'm sorry.
oh, whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Rules are hard.
Yeah, rules are hard. Let's see, and that's a -6 to their armor. It looks like the 2 thugs are still up though.
Yeah, and anybody who got hit by the electricity damage is taking a -1 dice pool penalty on all actions and defense tests, but not damage resistance tests for 1 combat turn, and an immediate initiative score reduction of 5.
Okay.
So you lose your pass this turn, unfortunately.
Nah.
All right, time to re-roll.
Yeah, let's do it.
So wait, all the effects are kind of, aside from losing that turn, kind of go away, don't they? Because the
Nope.
turn's over.
No, because it's going to apply to the next combat turn. Would the
One little
initiative
bit.
penalty still apply?
No,
Oh, that's a good question. I would say no.
Okay.
because it's immediate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, -1 for you is going to... Well, also with the wound modifiers, though. Yeah. 25. There we go. That's good. Oh, I should be using the initiative macro.
I forget too.
Are we rolling initiative again?
Yep.
Rolling it again.
All right, it's that
So
time.
yeah,
again.
basically once we go through all the passes, re-roll initiative again, so it's gonna be different every time.
Yep. The last group I didn't do this for some reason.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's Shadowrun.
The GM probably was from D&D or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a very D&D thing. One time around. All right, Peacemaker's up.
That's me. So let's see. So this is only like a 5-meter gap, so I can move up to here, and now I can see everything, including this guy, which I believe we were warned about his hooked up wear or whatever he's got.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anything that indicates that on him?
No.
What is he armed with? That's a good question.
He looks like, and let's see, you have knowledge in pistols, right?
Do I have knowledge in pistols? Yes. Yes, I do. Well, guns in general, but pistols is my specialization.
Okay.
To give you an idea, I have 5 ranks in it, so I know about guns.
Okay. You know what? That's that's enough to just give this to you. This is a very common model. It looks like both of these thugs are armed with an Ares Predator 5.
Ah, okay. So they sprung in for some good pistols then. So they must both have him smart linked. Is probably what I'm getting from that, or at least the one guy up there with the comm link. So I am definitely going to shoot him like right now.
Okay. I don't think he's okay with it, but.
All right, and since I'm still sustaining that other spell, oh, you know what? I just realized I didn't roll my drain for that spell. Let me do that because that's
yes, please. That's gonna make a big difference here.
Yeah, that's mean. I shouldn't try and dodge that. So let's see. I have to resist 5 stun. Or wait.
Well, you got 4 hits, right? Total. Yeah, 4 hits. Then there's the force of the spell, which was 6. So you
try and check. What's the Here, let me go back to the spell. 2, 8, 3. Let's see. Ball lightning. Drain is force -1. Okay, so I have to resist against 5, and I get a dice pool of 8 because I'm sustaining that other spell. Okay, sorry about that.
Okay.
I take 1 stun. All right, we're good.
All right, you're fine.
Taken 2 so far, so I'm still good. All right, yeah, and I'm going to definitely shoot that other guy. So I'm shooting the guy up top with the other comm link.
Okay.
And I'll get to roll 13 for this. So wabam, 3 hits. Not my best, but I'm doing.
Ooh. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, you shoot it and it misses it and shoots the wall behind him.
Dang it.
Like right over his head too.
That's okay. I can't be on point all the time.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, I don't think so.
Alrighty.
I'll just keep those spells sustained and keep stuff going.
Big John, what do you do?
Jitter in place.
Have a seizure.
Yeah. I guess try and stomp at the last one.
Okay. Roll to stop.
Really
remember, you do have those wound modifiers, so you're taking a -4,
Yep.
if I remember right.
-3.
-3? Okay. Trying to tack on some extra.
Yeah, so
3 successes. You get 2 net hits on it.
Huh.
He rolled like balls. And the damage value, you said that was 12?
Does the damage value get reduced by my...
No.
Okay, so then it's base 11, so that would be 13.
Okay. Yeah, you squish it. You only had a couple left.
Yeah.
And then can I also move after that?
Yeah, you can do that. So you stomp
Weird.
on this little bastard. His guts go squishing out everywhere. You hear more of the cracking bones, just like the last one. Although with this one, because it was just fried, it's still smoking a little bit from the spell that was cast.
Crispy rat.
Yeah, crispy
All right.
rat.
Then I'm going to saunter up to this guy. I'm probably purple at this point, because the blue paint and the red blood. Is,
It's like a bad Bob Ross or something going on.
I'm just a horrifying monstrosity. And I'm just going to grimace at this guy before I punch his head off.
Okay. All right, so roll it. Oh, well,
no,
the only
that'll be
thing.
I'm saying
next
that'll
turn.
be next turn.
Okay.
I'm grimacing at him, being upset.
All right, Achilles, you have a calm link that has a mark on it.
All right. I don't know, man. I think we're just gonna brick them. That's just what we're gonna do.
Brickham, you said?
Yeah, let's brick them.
Okay. So let's see here. What action are you using on this?
I don't know. What action would I be using on this? What are my options?
Oh, let's see. Trying to find the page. Okay, matrix actions. So you're looking at 237 on. So let's see. What is it? There's data spike.
Ah, yes. All right. Let's data spike.
Okay. It's going to be a complex action. You're going to use your cyber combat and logic. It's going to be limited by your attack. But basically, you're sending matrix damage to the target, which would be the comm link. It's going to be equal to the rating of your attack program, with 1 additional boxes of damage per net hit. Okay, so basically for all the net hits, kind of like them firing weapons, for all the net hits you get additional damage.
Okay.
Okay, 4 successes. I need to roll to defend, basically. Oh, you actually get 3 net hits. So let's see here. And what is your attack rating?
6.
6. Okay, plus 3. That is enough to brick it.
Hell yeah.
So this guy, he's at this point, he's looking over at Big John, and you can see he's like trying to push the trigger, and nothing's happening. And he looks at
he
it like,
actually locked his gun up. Oh shit!
I am Satan.
Boy.
all right. And I think that's it for your turn, unless there's a free action you'd like to take.
I'll just be like, go at him.
Do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I imagine Achilles sitting like hedonism bot from Futurama, just like, do it, go on.
Oh lord.
Basically. I mean, he's just lounging there.
Just slumped down in the
It's more
sewer.
like he's like comatose on the floor.
I mean,
All right, Flintlock, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna have to apologize to Big John for this later, but I'm going to do the. Yeah, you went for the wrong guy. That's the only guy in my line of sight.
Oh.
I'm gonna do the called shot, take aim fire that I've been doing this whole time.
Yeah. There. Oh, it's not bad.
Not bad at all. Let me see what he resists with.
Hammer, stop trying to update.
You actually get 1 hit on this thing.
Nice.
That's,
He's only got a couple left, so you can describe that blow, keeping in mind that John is right behind him.
Yeah, well, it's a lovely shot aimed directly at the heart. Bursts, spraying blood forwards all over Big John as the body also slumps forwards into the mighty troll.
I become even more purple.
We've turned into some kind of like gory spray paint like collage at this point.
I'm a sewer monster.
That's what happens when you
He's
shoot
his
a
own
rifle
street
round
art.
the heart.
And I have the green from the toxins.
Oh lord.
I'm just a sewer monster.
You're your own art piece at this point.
Pretty much.
So at that point, like the guy, the remaining guy, he throws the gun down on the ground, and he's still standing like on this table, and he gets down on his knees. And he's like, "Please don't! I'm just take what you want." Looking up at the very tall troll.
Predicament. And combat's over, obviously, right?
Yeah, at this point, he's given up. Any sane person would.
All right, and you'll see Peacemaker striding into the room, and he's like slotting new cartridges into his revolver.
I'm going to exit my hot sim mode. You know.
Okay. You
Oh, I
unrightful.
didn't even see the little note you left down there.
Oh, what the fuck does that say?
What does that say?
Please don't let me die.
I'm gonna show up over here as well.
Gonna pack up my rifle, crowbar through the door.
Okay.
Yeah. Just spend however long it takes to get through.
Yeah, and John's right there too, so you'd probably just like think.
And John's gonna pull out a match,
Mm-mm.
and
Mm-mm.
that's
Mm-mm.
probably a good spot to end it for this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, let's end it there on that nice little cliffhanger.
Oh god, here we go. What's easier, letting the troll do what he wants or trying to talk him down?
How crazy does this bastard look?
Oh,
Covered in all the shit that I am,
we do have a face.
pretty crazy.
So.
Covered in you got blood mixed with a little bit of nice blue and midnight blue. Just
Yeah.
Midnight blue.
All right.
all right. Well, yeah, we'll leave it there. And thank you again, guys, for joining us.
Yeah.
Remember to visit our sponsors, Neptune Bay Collectibles, and then there's also Splattered Ink. Sounds really interesting. Definitely need to check that out myself. But yeah, also the Discord link has been spammed a few times. Check that out. Really friendly people, really positive community. So, feel free to come hang out.
Yeah, come see if we blow ourselves up next time.
Yeah.
You probably will.
I guarantee blowing up. No
Looking
matter
at how
what
far we've
Genji
come.
tells you.
I'll tell you something, boy.
On that note, Genji, can I request a modification to John's art? Can you just cover it with all the different random colors? Swamp monster. Swamp monster John.
All right, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, see you guys.
Yep. Good night, stream.
Thanks for joining.